Well. Welcome.
We're on.
We're on to chapter Jamari.
I'm glad to be here. Thank you.
Finally, the one and only. This is.
I know, right?
We got toast to it. Brought me some
Chardonnay,
some chard.
straight from Argentina. Where's the bottle?
Argentina.
Straight from Argentina, man.
Is that really? Let me see.
This is Argentina, yeah.
Los Geraldo.
After Messi scored that one goal a couple days ago, I was like, "Yep, I need to get some shipment."
Have you been watching?
No,
I haven't really been watching.
So the World Cup starts too early.
Yeah, because it's all the way in Qatar.
Yeah.
So like the final, I was looking at the final. I think it's on the 18th or something. Starts at like 7 a.m. I'm gonna have to wake up at 7 to watch the final.
I'm catching the highlights. I'm gonna be asleep, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
What day is that? Like on a weekday or weekend?
It's either Saturday or Sunday.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be asleep. So I probably got work that day. So fuck it.
Yeah,
Watch
whatever.
the highlights. I see. The thing is, it's hard for me to get invested into a sport if I really don't know the players.
Right.
Like all the sports that I like, I have like investment into the players. For soccer, even though it's a really good sport, high skill, entertaining sometimes. I only know like the main people: Messi, Ronaldo, Mbappe, Lewandowski. Just like the main people.
Right. The bigger names.
Yeah, it's like how can you be invested when you don't know the players?
Which it's hard because the ones that only get like known more are the ones that are good. You know?
Yeah, exactly. And I think I like it though because it's a worldwide sport. Like that's
true.
one of the sports that everybody can connect on, basically. Like
that's why it's a World Cup.
Yeah, exactly. So
literally the world. You know. Yeah.
I see some memes. It was like in a couple years, the Super Bowl is gonna be more popular than the World Cup. Fuck no. Fuck no. Even though I love
can't even compare.
Yeah, you can't compare. Even though I like football more, but it's just the reality. Worldwide
World
versus
Cup.
America and like North America, like it's different, bro. Like, I respect it though.
That was dumb. I mean, it's cool, and I feel like when people come and visit, they like to go watch games and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's not like they like keep up or anything. Like I feel like people in the United States or people in other countries always keep up with soccer.
Yeah, exactly. Honestly, it'll be really cool to like go to a World Cup and watch a soccer
match.
Game, bro.
Yeah.
The environment, the atmosphere, it'll be crazy.
Is it ever supposed to come here? I think it might come here.
Yeah, I think 2026. I think.
Yes, it was.
Bro, I'll start saving up right now. Well, actually,
Might you have to buy a ticket right
I know, right? Yeah, actually, I don't know about that, but
no, but I'm down. That'd be dope.
That'd be a crazy experience.
That'd be hella cool. Even just to go and like watch the screens, you know, like outside the stadium or something.
And you're gonna meet hella different people from all around the world.
Yeah, exactly. Because even hell, people just go to watch the screens and experience shit.
See, I don't know if I would go to Qatar right now.
No.
Yeah, I'll stay my ass here, but well, yeah, once they come down here, then I'll see what happens in 4 years.
Yeah.
So, I respect it. Respect soccer.
No, hell yeah. I mean, I never really watch it until it's the World Cup.
Yeah.
Because it's
Yeah. My main thing is like whatever, like a sport that can connect everybody. You know, I feel like the world needs more of that connection, not division.
Yeah.
So even though it is division when there's like separate, you know, your country versus country, but it's like
it's in good fun.
Good fun though.
Yeah.
For the most part, it's in good fun.
Like Pokemon Go is like everybody was trying to go for the same Pokemon or something.
Yeah. Oh, that game was crazy. Bro.
I remember the first time everybody in the whole world was like, "Oh, everybody got out for the first time."
Bro, I remember I was working security when it first came out.
Really?
And then I hate that fucking job, but basically, I got a key stuck in a lock and I broke it off, so I had to call my manager to come in. He's like 40 years old. Bro, he came in, didn't say one word to me, but he was on his phone trying to catch a Pokemon. I'm like, bruh, this game.
He's like, I'm busy.
Bro, yeah. I'm like, bruh, this game got everybody in a chokehold.
It did. I only think I started playing it because I was working at some like convention at the time. We were working crazy dumb hours, like 12-hour shifts.
Oh.
But just standing somewhere. It was kind of like basically security.
Yeah.
But not really. Inside security.
Yeah.
And I was just on my phone. Fucking nothing else to do, you know.
Honestly, that game was like a really good ass idea. It's just, you know, I kind of got bored after a while because I like competition. Like I'm a competitive guy.
They have battles now.
Now they do. Yeah, that was like literally like 2 years after or a year after.
It took a while. Yeah. I think that's why I stopped.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't start up until the homies were like, "Oh shit,"
Yeah.
and then they stopped again. So
Yeah. Well, they got some other Pokemon.
That's
games.
true. I'm like, I'm not trying to do all that.
Yeah. If I had the extra money, because I like, games that I loved when I was a kid, like Pokemon. Growing up, I used to play Pokemon on my Game Boy SP, Advance,
Fuck yeah.
all that shit, and I haven't played it since. And I'm hearing it's good now, but I don't want to spend another $300.
Yeah. Plus the game.
$70. Plus the internet. Plus the.
It's kind of crazy. Yeah. They add shit up.
Yeah, right.
Give me a bundle or something.
Yeah, exactly. For cheap or something.
Where to bundle it?
Damn. Or make another Game Boy Advance. That shit was so cool.
Man,
those flip one.
I think I just sold mine at a yard sale.
Oh, really?
Only for like $5. It was broken. I was like, hey, I told him, hey, it don't work. Take it. $5.
Fuck it. That's history.
It is
right
still,
there.
yeah.
That's history.
He's gonna take it.
Sheesh.
But it didn't charge. I think that's what it was.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, I'm sure he'll fix it.
That's an easy fix, yeah.
Someone will enjoy it. I mean, I'm not gonna use it, so it's all right.
So I have a question for you.
Oh no.
Switching topics.
I'm the host. I'm supposed to have questions.
I know.
I'm just kidding. It's okay. We can do that. No, go ahead. It's your episode.
What made you start a podcast? Because me personally, I think podcast is like the coolest shit.
Really?
Because you can because you can. First of all, there's no rules to this shit unless you're getting paid for it and you know.
True.
There's probably rules to it, but basically you can be yourself. You can have different guests. Everybody has a different perspective on life.
Right.
Different journey and shit. So what was your reason of making a podcast?
I mean, if I'm being real, it was after a shroom trip.
Yes, sir.
I was I took like an 8th with Matt and DeLeon. I don't know if you know Matt. You know Matt and DeLeon, yeah. So we took an 8th and we were just chilling one of the times, and I don't know, we were just there chilling and talking, and it just, the idea came to me, like, I want to talk to people.
Yeah.
I want to talk to more people. Like,
yeah.
I love talking to my homies, obviously, but it's just like, I do that all the time. It's just like, and there's more people out there. I don't know, it just got me interested. It's like, and then, okay, actually, the real thing was, my first thought was, because I was obviously on mushrooms, was how do I do my part in uniting,
people?
The world, the world. Or what can you do to unite the world? And I think the only way to unite the world is to make sure that everybody can see through everybody else's perspective.
Yes, that's true.
And so one by one, I'm going to get more and more perspectives out there so people can see.
Yeah.
And hopefully people connect that way.
Yeah.
And that's the goal.
I agree with that. I feel like growing up, me growing up personally, I never really knew the meaning of life. Growing up, especially if you don't have a really good role model like that.
Yeah. You
just focus on finding a good job, focusing on nowadays you're focusing on status and money and all that bullshit. Yeah. But growing up, you're okay, school, find a good job, but it's really not. You're really doing nothing to really understand why you're here, or understand the power you have to change somebody's life, and shit like that, and just make somebody feel better. So growing up now, I'm just man, as long as I'm just trying to help people in a way, and importantly help my family, my friends, just giving back basically,
right? And
just hearing people out, because I work at a gym, so I talk to a lot of different people, including my coworkers. And bro, I'm so glad I met every single one of them, because they all have these stories where it's damn, you been through shit. I can learn something from you, learn something from everybody, including if they're kind of I don't know, kind of still learning now, and they still make the same mistakes, dumb decisions. Well, there's something to learn from that.
That's because it's oh no, yeah. I mean, but I think with that, it's because it's hard when people are in that cycle or in that sometimes they even see the wrong, but sometimes they just...
It's a cycle, huh?
It's the cycle that they do, It's mentally it's hard to get out of.
Yeah, it is, man. And honestly, most of them, they're younger, 20s and stuff like that. When I was 20s, I was in the same cycle. I had a tough, in my experience, my opinion, I had a tough, like, when I was 18 through like 22.
Right.
It was tough. Like, so basically, after I finished high school,
Yeah.
I didn't go straight to college because I was just like, I'm tired, bro. I've been in school for like 17 years. Like,
Bro.
I'm tired of this shit, bro. Like,
You're telling me.
Yeah, I was like, I just want to work. So I got a warehouse job.
Oh shit! Yeah, where at?
That one was like a Sally's distributor.
Oh,
it was
okay.
Like a Sally's, yeah.
Nice.
My first job.
Yeah.
That shit was tough.
Yeah.
So I was order picking. So I was like, basically, there was like a little line, and I had to pick the orders and put them in a little box, and it just goes down a little line thing or whatever.
Yeah.
But it was like 10 to 12 hours.
Yeah.
Every day. And like, this one thing I noticed about those type of jobs is, first of all, it's physically hard. It's mentally draining. A lot of them are older people. Nothing wrong with that, but a lot of them are miserable. So I was like,
kind of, yeah.
Yeah. Like in my experience, like
no, yeah.
Yeah, they're like
they just accepted that's where they're at.
Yeah, and like to me, that's kind of I was young enough. I was like, fuck, I don't want to be like that. So I quit that job.
Yeah.
But I thought it was gonna be easy to find another job. So I was like unemployed for a little bit, and I started smoking hella weed, and that really, it was fun.
That's fun. I like doing that.
Yeah. I was smoking with Sotia and Mario, but at the time I was still like, I really didn't have a purpose. So like, I was just smoking, and I was just going home. Well, I mean, I would just go home, play video games, eat, go to sleep. And I'll look for jobs, but I'll look for jobs, but it's really hard to find a job.
For a little thing.
Yeah, at that time. But yeah, just like, I don't know where I was going with that. I blanked out.
You were saying 18 to 22.
Oh yeah, it was a tough time in my life. So I don't blame people that kind of stay in that cycle.
Yeah.
Because we all have to like learn from it. I think the best way to learn from it is just like, you have to find it within yourself.
Yes.
You can try and help a person, but that can only do so much. You have to like really find it within yourself and just want to get better.
You're telling me, man. Oh my god, dude.
Yeah.
The amount of people that I'm like, I wish I could help you, but no matter how much help I give, you're gonna fall back into the cycle.
Yeah.
No matter how many times I pull you out, you're gonna still play on the edge to want to fall back into the pool. And I'm like, hey, at some point, I'm gonna wait till you start pulling yourself out, and then I'll help you.
And hopefully you don't, like, that person don't make the big mistake where they're just trapped in that circle. Like, they go to jail, or like they get shot, or like maybe they have a kid and they can't afford it. And that's just a whole nother stress right there. So that's like, it's I try to help people, but at the end of the day, bro, like I gotta like help myself because I'm not perfect either. Like I gotta like, I still got hella flaws. I'm not where I want to be, but I'm like proud of my But I'm proud of my journey though. Like, I'm proud of that shit. Like it's been long.
I think that's one of the things I like about the homies is that we've all just keep growing. Like we all grow, we all like learn and shit. We don't stay like
all good people.
We don't stay the same. We think about shit.
Yeah,
and talk about shit.
Yeah, our group chat, they're all really good people, man. They're all gonna do good things. I do talk shit about all of them. Not all of them, but
I thought we lied. I do.
But anyway. like not behind their backs type shit. Just joking around. Like every time I talk shit, it's never personal. It's always about like something that they like a football team or like how they play the game. It's it's not a personal attack. It's just something that's like not attached to you personally. So it's easy to joke around with. So I don't want to like get to a point where like we're really arguing or like hurting each other's feelings and shit.
Yeah.
So it's all fun and games. I respect every single one of them in that group chat. All my friends, honestly.
Yeah.
I've been pretty blessed, I would say, to have a good friend group plus some family too. So I can't complain, man.
Yeah, we've known each other for a while now. Yeah. Now that I think about it, probably over a decade. I think
we met each other in high school. We had a class.
Yes.
Was it ceramics or was it? No, wasn't. I didn't do that shit. It was It was like art or something.
I think. Yeah.
Craft or something like that.
Yeah. Bro, arts. Was it? It wasn't at West, right? It was at East.
It was at West.
Yeah. Okay. Then it was at West.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
I forgot what. Oh fuck.
I forgot
3D something. Maybe?
Yeah, something like that. I felt.
What?
No, I gotta see. I gotta see minus, but Everybody else got like a good ass grade.
I don't think I got a good grade. I think I got like a B. I'm not good at the arts. I was just tossing shit together. I don't know. At least not back then. I didn't know what I was doing.
You grew a lot. Because I remember you were an asshole. But you weren't
why did everybody say, God, maybe I was an asshole.
Like you were a good person, but like, you're just so like, you say asshole shit.
It's because I hung out with Ryan and Brian. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, shout out Ryan and Brian, man.
We would joke like that, and then it would be like, fuck, all right, I gotta chill. I don't know.
That shit was funny, man. It was a good time.
Man, maybe I was an asshole. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, I mean, he still is low key, but it's all
not as much. That's for sure.
He has good intentions, I think.
Fuck,
so
maybe
I don't know.
I'll work on it. But I'm stuck in that cycle. We'll work on it.
But yeah, we know each other for a long time. Everybody in that group, mainly.
Yeah.
I wish we all can like just do more shit together.
We gotta go out more, bro.
Yeah, we gotta go out more.
I know George should drive more, you know?
Yeah.
He'll be deep.
I got an opinion, though. I mean, not opinion. I have a question.
Okay.
What are your thoughts on, like the whole bar scene and shit? Like, you know, when I think of going out, that's what I think of, like, going to the bars, going to the clubs.
Right.
Even though me personally, I don't prefer that. I prefer just, like, doing whatever else. I feel like the club scene, at least, it's just, like, it's more negative than positive, bro. But it depends where you're at, too.
I mean, okay, so I personally, I fuck with gay clubs better than regular clubs.
Like
Splash. Probably just Splash, because I don't really like the music at Fab, but Splash always has good music. And there's less dudes, because dudes trip when they're out for some reason.
Especially
alcohol
bro.
And egos.
Yes, it's a terrible mix.
And it's like,
it's weird, bro. Like,
half of them got something in their car, and I'm like, why would I want to talk to you? Like, I don't even want to talk to you,
bro. Every time I go to, that's why I don't even go to clubs or even bars anymore, because like, dudes will dog you, and then
for nothing.
Yeah, and like, okay, if I'm like, it depends who I'm with, but like,
just because you're tall, probably too.
Yeah, it's like, like basically anywhere I go, it's not being cocky or nothing. Just a tall person will get attention.
That's what it is.
Yeah, it's just the tallest person stands out. But like, I'm like, bro, I don't want to like, fight or like people get shy, and like, it's just pointless to me. Like, especially going to clubs in Fresno, because I know how people are.
Bro, yes.
Yeah, like I've been to clubs in like San Diego and LA, and LA is kind of sketchy, but it was still fun though. Like, I don't know nobody there. I'm having fun. I'm drunk. You're not paying attention.
Yeah.
It's like, but in Fresno, it's like, that's when people ask me like, oh, we should go to the bar and shit. I'm just like,
well, when I say out, I mean like, let's go like, I don't know, bowling. I know Oscar would fuck with bowling.
Yeah,
he'll show us, or like pool, or billiards, or what else is there?
So much shit. I like doing things, or like hobbies.
Axe throwing.
Yeah, or skills, like all that stuff you name are like skills, something to get better in,
I told you we gotta go golf soon.
Yeah, I know, bro. My golf swing is terrible.
Bro, I don't play ever.
Yours is bad too?
I have never played ever. I don't play.
Well, have you swung before?
I Top Golf one time.
Oh, okay.
Well, not one time, but I played at Top Golf.
All right. I'll probably beat you.
Yeah. Till I beat you. Till I'm a natural. Tigre Woods.
Golf is cool, man. I like it because it's so technical. Like, I like things that's just, it's so technical and something you can work on. Like, you're never going to be perfect at. There's always something to build on.
Keep going, yeah.
And I like things like that because it helps me focus on something. Like, when I'm doing golf or shooting the gun or, like, doing anything, like, I'm not worried about the stress of, like, work, stress of, like, females, stress about rent. Even though I don't stress about that, but, like, still, I focus, like,
it's always in the back of your head, though. You know what I mean? Like, because you got to think about bills and shit.
Yeah, but, like, when I'm doing an activity, I'm focused on the form, the technical, like, oh, I want to make sure this shit goes that way or hit that way or that far. Mm-hmm. I'm focusing, like, on my body mechanics.
Yeah.
I feel like, man, that's what I really want to get better at. It's like living in the now and not worrying about the past or the future, because the future creates anxiety and the past creates, like, it's like trauma. So it's like, you can learn from, like, the past, but still, I like living, like, every day. I want to focus on the future. Like, not the future, I'm sorry. focus on the present.
Yeah.
That's where all the power's at, bro.
Well, I mean, we're the only ones that ignore reality and just to focus on fiction.
Yes, I agree. And I think the big problem for that is social media.
It is pretty crazy.
Yeah, social media, bro. Like,
I'm not gonna lie.
If you give social media too much of your attention and power, it can tear you apart.
Yep.
It can, especially when you're young.
If it would have been like this when we were younger, I might have been fucked. I'm not gonna lie.
Yes, bro. Like, it's first of all, it's the whole comparison thing. Like, they say comparison's a thief of joy. Yeah, it's true because even when I was younger, like 19, 20, that's why I got like hella like sad or whatever, and like I cut myself off from everybody because I was comparing.
Yeah.
That's the main reason. I was like, damn, this motherfucker has that, and like I don't have that. But that shit's like it's not like reality, bro. Like everybody has their problems. Everybody has their own journeys. Like as long as you're trying to work towards yourself and progress yourself in any way or help other people, or you feel good about yourself, then you're on the right track.
Exactly.
So I feel like social media, man, just created like this false reality of just how things are supposed to be.
Yeah.
And that affects younger people mainly.
I think just because, what's the older people are the ones that always used to say, don't believe everything you read on the internet. And they're the ones that believe every single goddamn thing
Facebook,
they read.
Bro. Sometimes I go on Facebook.
Every time I ask my mom, where'd you read this? I don't know, Facebook.
Yeah.
Mom.
Yeah.
Mom.
It's bro, social media is powerful, but one thing that I worked on.
Double-edged sword.
Yeah, exactly. It's a double-edged sword. Like you can learn. So it's the thing. Yeah, you can learn a lot. So much information. Yep. You can like really like learn a lot of shit, meet new people. But if you give too much of your attention and your identity to social media, that's what you are. But social media is fake, so that makes you fucking.
I mean, if you're gonna put on a persona, online. But if you're gonna put yourself, who you are, but like you say, most people don't do that. Most people present that thing on social media. Because that's what it is.
Yeah.
That's why I try to be like, I have nothing on Instagram because I don't really know what to post. I don't have nothing to post. So I have it just because there's a bunch of tattoo artists on there usually.
Yeah, some good ones.
So, and then Twitter, I don't think I've tweeted in the last maybe like a couple weeks. So I don't know. I've been taking a little break from social media.
Yeah, that was me a lot. I used to always delete because I had the Instagram before my Instagram now. I delete that shit because that shit controlled me. But then, like, I kind of went through a phase where I really want to work on myself. That's when I was on a shroom trip.
Hey.
I took shrooms, so I was so this is when I was, like, depressed. I think I was depressed. I really do think. But I was just by myself. I took, like, not even a lot of shrooms, like 3 stems, 2 caps. I don't know how much that is, really.
That might be, like, maybe, like, 2 grams.
2 grams?
Maybe.
Yeah. And then I
maybe
smoked. And I was smoking.
Oh, yeah, you were good.
But for my bowl, but I was by myself, and then I was just sad, and I was like watching YouTube videos, and like for some reason, bro, I felt like I don't know how, like the feeling is weird. I just felt like, man, like what the fuck am I doing? Like I'm young as fuck.
Yeah.
I'm like I should really try to like take control of my life, not let shit control me, So I was like, you know what? I'm always on YouTube. I should start searching up, like, how to, like, I had a lot of flaws.
Right.
I was like, okay, how to fix those flaws, basically.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Shit like that. Just, like, in the right order. And at the time, I was like, man, I should probably go back to college. Just to see, because I never experienced that. I want to experience college.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to change my mindset. So, yeah. So, it was a cool experience, but I still got to go. But basically, I researched, like, the best college degrees and, like, what makes the most money. So it was it had to be important. I didn't want to waste my time and money. So I just had like a list, and then like one of them was like computer engineering. I was always familiar with computers and stuff. And I just like researched a lot on that. I was like, bro, like I can do it, but I just really got to focus on that shit because they ain't no joke. That shit's hard.
Okay.
So I was like, I'm going to take a chance. So basically I did the whole college thing. Did my first semester.
Yeah.
The experience was pretty cool, honestly. I met some new people. They're not in my life right now, but like, It's just like, it was just a college experience.
Yeah.
It was cool, but it gave me the confidence to like, okay, I'm progressing in a way.
Okay, yeah. I can learn new things.
Yeah.
And when I want to. Yeah.
Yes, and I was like, I'm putting myself out there.
Yeah.
Because one thing, when I was like sad or whatever, I was super like shy. I didn't want to go out. Like, I cut myself off from everybody.
Yeah.
I was like, no, I'm gonna put myself out there, and I was like, let me go to the gym too. And then I started going to the gym, and then like, you know, when you're at the gym, it's like an intimidating thing. When you're at the gym, and like, I was like at least 147, like 30 pounds less than what I am now. No confidence.
Really?
Yes. Back in high school, I was like,
I guess you were.
I was
skinny,
I was pretty skinny. Yeah, I still am, but like I'm working towards it.
You're fit. That's the thing. Yeah, no one in our group. Half of them work out, but none of them work out to be like.
Yeah, just.
I don't think any of them take steroids. Thank God.
No. That's a whole other conversation right there. I'll probably get into that. But basically, it's just a confidence thing. Like, all right, I want to better myself. I was like, let me see how my life is when I'm the best person I can be, physically, mentally, and I didn't even think about emotionally until like I got a girlfriend. That's a whole nother story.
Yeah. Okay.
But like, I was like, all right, so I just started going super skinny, the tallest person, like I said, like earlier, like I said, we walk into a place.
KD when he first got signed.
Yeah.
When he first got drafted.
Or Giannis when he first got.
Yeah, Giannis when he first got drafted.
Tall and super skinny. And I was like, I worked out with my cousins a little bit, but they like went to a different country and city and shit, so I started going by myself.
Yeah.
And that was intimidating. And you know, I was just like, you know what, fuck it. Who gives a fuck? Like, let me just come
every headphones.
Yeah. Let me just try this out. You know, it's another skill I have to work on.
Yeah.
So that really gave me confidence too. And like by the time I was like 25, that's when like everything was kind of meshing together.
Oh yeah.
But I still make mistakes.
Oh no, no.
Yeah,
Oh, that doesn't stop, bro.
Yeah, it doesn't stop, bro.
But that's cool. That's like the first. I think that's the first step. I've been doing like little push-ups and shit at home, just trying to be in shape because I'm like I'm at home too much. You know, I gotta move around. So
yeah.
But you're able to like. That's the first step of being confident in yourself. Like, you know, like, this is what I want to do.
Because honestly, bro, like my body was like my main insecurity. Like because like it's trauma, honestly, and like thinking about it. When I was living through it, I was like, it's not bad, it's normal. So basically, basically your family.
Oh yeah.
They give you these nicknames, bro. Like my nicknames was Sticks. It was like, I don't know, they just call me Lanky, just to talk hella shit. But it's like, family, they don't mean it like with bad intentions. It's just joking around and shit. Like it didn't hurt me, but like, but like always, like people always like just, you know, when they think about me, it's like the tall, skinny guy. I'm like, well, I'm more than that. Like, I'm like personality-wise, like I'm more than all that. But so like, you know, I just wanted to fix my main flaws. So I thought my insecurities at least. So the gym was one of them.
Yeah, they're not flaws; they're just insecurities.
Insecurities. Yeah. So
there's ones you can work on, and there's ones you have to work through. You know.
And honestly, like that's what still gets me going. Like I don't take pre-workouts. I don't.
Oh shit.
I drink no coffee, no caffeine. I just think about like the past, like, so I use that as motivation. As fuel.
Okay.
I use that as fuel. Like, I feel like there's power into that. People say just like let everything go, and I believe that if you want peace, and I do want peace, but like when it comes to like the gym is pretty. It's hard if you don't have like any energy. Mm-hmm. But if I think about what shit people said and done to me in the past, that's all my energy.
I was gonna say, I think that's how you release it, though. That's the point.
Exactly,
you know?
exactly. Exactly. I use that as energy. Like, even if not even going to the gym, like, let's just say you just want to do anything. That's like the best motivation, I feel like.
Yeah.
Especially if you, like, get your heart broken.
That's interesting. You just made me think of, like, you store that energy in your brain, like, the pain, you know? And then you just use it. Inject it into yourself.
Yeah. And it's like it's a control thing, too. Like, sometimes people... it's hard to control their pain and trauma, so like they're always mad, they're always angry. Me, naturally, I'm just like a chiller guy. Like nicer
already.
Guy. Yeah. But that doesn't mean that I never felt pain and stuff like that.
No, yeah.
So I just keep it in the back of my mind until it's ready to be used.
But that's what I mean. That's easier. It's a better way to release it.
That one, but I would say that's also a double-edged sword too. Because Sometimes though, like I think too much of like the past, so I'll work out, have a good workout, and I'll go home and I'm still like it's like that chip on my shoulder. Like I do have that thing about me, and it's just like okay, I need to chill out. Especially when I was like living with my mom, like uh, she'll say something and I'll just be fucking rude. Like not trying to be though. Like but I'm still in that mode.
Yeah.
It's like don't talk to me. I'm like I shouldn't. So I have to get better at that basically. So so now when I'm done doing the activity, I chill. I do some things to chill out. Listen to music.
Right.
Music is like it's like magic. Honestly,
Oh, dude,
that shit's healing, man.
I was thinking this the other day too. Yeah, music. So music, right? Someone makes music. Right? Somebody in their head made it, put it on paper, put it on whatever.
It's magic,
and it connects to other people, right?
Yes.
And it's just like to me, it's just like the universe connecting to itself almost, like just because it created itself.
That's another thing that we all can connect on.
Yes, 1000%.
Yep.
Music is universal.
It's magic, yeah. Honestly, I respect all.
I'm gonna make a list of all universal things. I'm gonna do
that. Yeah, like music, sports, art. Honestly, anything. A lot of things, really. It's just like we have so much division in this world. Like so much division, and they divide people for a reason. I feel like, but
I was gonna say I don't know if you want to get into that.
Yeah.
Sure.
Honestly, I feel like we feel the same. We have some different opinions on things, but like that's fine. Like, but I feel like the main thing we agree on is like it's just evilness. I feel like
that evil exists. Yeah.
Yes. I feel like
there are evil people.
Yeah. I feel like we're being ran by evil.
I would say that wicked has a lot of power. Has a lot of power right now. Yes.
Yes.
I will say that.
And it's just a division thing. Like we won't get too deep into like politics because honestly, I really don't even care about politics like that because it's division. I try to like focus on like what I can control as the main thing.
Right.
I'll just adapt to any situation. I'll try to. But like, just I don't know. They're smart, man. Just how they divided everybody, like, is honestly pretty genius.
I mean, now the question is, who started this plan?
Yeah.
Of division.
Yeah. Here we go, people.
I don't know. That's just what I want to know.
No, I mean, I have my opinion.
I don't know. I have no opinion at all. I honestly think, for me, okay, so I'll give you my opinion as someone who just takes what is given to them.
Yeah.
I think that this country just started out racist as shit
100%.
In 1776, and white landowning men were the only ones that could vote. And so as the first laws began to, form, it had, they benefited those people. Generational wealth happened. And currently, there's still that generational wealth, and all it is them trying to keep that together. Not necessarily for any other reason other than to be the richest.
Yeah.
I don't think they have any other, I don't think they have, world domination on it. Because that's, if they started dominating the world, then they really would get a backlash. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So all they really want is all the money.
Money is power.
Exactly.
The root of all evil.
That's what I believe, and now we're here.
Yeah.
And we're fucked.
Yep. You know what? I do think we're fucked, honestly. I don't think...
Hey, but I'm not going to go down... I'm going to go down swinging, though.
Yeah, exactly. You have to protect yourself. I feel like everybody has power, but I do feel like the world is fucked, though, because we're just too deep into the distractions.
As a whole, yeah.
And, everybody has... Not everybody, but, the people with the power, they have a big ego. And it's all money. It's all about money and power. And, I do think we're fucked. I do think, maybe not in our lifetime, but something bad's going to happen.
It might be our lifetime.
Or it might be. The way things are
We have a long life, man.
Yeah, we do. We do, bro. Honestly, you're right, because shit can change tomorrow. Shit can change today.
Bro, you were saying you had the cycle from, 18 to 22. That's 40, bro, we're going to, I don't know. And then I feel like we live longer now.
Yeah.
I feel like, because we take care of ourselves.
Yeah. Yeah, that's another thing too. Like that's one thing that like I'd be so happy to live long. You know, I don't know,
As
maybe
long as
past
it's
70.
chill.
Yeah, maybe past 70. You know, I want to still be functional. But like
Yes.
especially living through your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, and just seeing how people that are in your life progress. Maybe you are going to lose people that you care about in your life, but that's part of life. But like, I feel like that's just like that's like a meaning of life. Evolution. Like I have like a little I don't know what they call it, a metaphor or similarity or whatever. But basically, we were talking about Pokemon earlier, right?
Yeah.
So for me personally, I don't like Pokemon that I can't evolve. Bro, they get boring as fuck to me. Like
I'm not gonna lie, I hate that shit.
Yeah, so like
I hate that
I'm
shit.
more
You
like
want some more?
interested. Yeah, of course.
Bro, I hate. Oh man, especially on the Pokemon Go.
Yeah, it's like, bro, like I'll have fun with you for like a couple battles, and then I'm like, I'm putting you back in the fucking PC thing at the fucking Poke Center over there.
Yeah.
But I prefer like shit that you can evolve because there's something to look after. Like
To keep going.
it's the same thing with life though. Like I like seeing people get better. Honestly,
You like progress.
I like progress, and like everybody, I feel like everybody has all the people with good intentions, even bad intentions. They have potential to like really do something, and that can just be like maybe making somebody else's life better, or like maybe they create something like I feel like everybody has the potential to create and do something, but it's just like it's hard because all this distraction and pressure that the world put on us.
Yep.
We focus on other things. They put us in a cycle. They put us in that rat race.
Yep.
How can you really work on yourself when you have kids? You work at 9 to 5, come home, you gotta focus on the kids.
You're worried about dinner every night.
Yeah, you're surviving.
Like, yeah,
you're surviving. So, and there's nothing wrong. Like I respect so many people that do that because it's hard.
Oh no, 1,000%.
It's hard as fuck. Like it's next level hard. Like
that's why I don't have kids because I'm like I can't do it.
Like, no, bro, I'm getting to that age too where like it's like if I do have a kid, it'll probably be in my 30s.
Mm-hmm.
But like
Yeah.
the cool thing about like in my situation at least, like my dad, well, my mom had me when she was 20, and my dad was 22.
Oh, okay.
So like growing up, especially like growing up and like being a teen, like I did a lot of activities with my dad, like sports.
Yeah.
Like he was still physically active. Like he was still like, damn near in his prime. And, like, I was like, so it was fun.
It took you a while to beat
Yeah,
him.
yeah. No, honestly, yeah, it did. But like I'm getting to that age where like, let's say I have a kid when I'm 33.
Yeah.
And by the time they're 20, I'm 53. And it's just like, fuck.
You'll still
like,
be in shape.
I'll still be in shape, but it's just like, I'm not going to be able to like jump as high or like.
I don't know. Bro.
Well, maybe, you never know.
Look, hey, like I said, right now, you know how they always say like, oh, 40 is the new 30 or 40 is whatever, all this shit. Like, it is, and it low-key is. Just because we take care of ourselves now way better than the other people. Like, we're not putting in like crazy shit. We're not like, we go to the doctor, we take care of it. Like, I don't know. I feel like you're going to be fucking like 65 balling at the kids or something.
That's the plan. That's the plan. I want a family when it's time though, but like.
Oh, yeah. I feel like you'll be fucking, you'll be fine. Especially because you got at least 10 years before he's taller than you.
I know, right?
Before he starts reaching you.
I'm gonna make his ass go to NBA or something.
Okay,
no.
Bron Jr. Little Bron.
But the one of the things I like, I was having this conversation with my coworker. I forgot which one. Sorry. But basically it was about like being a dad. I was like, you know what? I would like being a dad, just not right now, but obviously when I'm ready, because I feel like I have so much to give back.
Yeah.
And like I have so much to learn and like the wisdom and shit. And like I have to pick the right partner too, so that's gonna be another fucking thing.
Yeah.
And this
that's hard. That's hard in itself. I'll tell you that right now.
That's hard, yeah. Hey, that's our next topic. No, but
we'll get to that.
Yeah, we'll get to that. But I have so much to give back, like the skills I'm gonna learn by the time I'm that age, like show them how to fix cars and shit.
Yeah.
Show them how to fix a tire, how to fucking build shit, like how to learn efficiently. Weightlifting, I guess, sports, reading, like stuff you should focus on and stuff you should avoid. And I feel like
you're gonna pass on your knowledge.
Yeah, exactly. And that's a beautiful thing. I feel like,
which is cool.
Yeah, it's cool. Like
that's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, that's like,
and that's the thing. Some people have kids for other, selfish reasons. Because you're not having the kid to be your copy. You're having the kid to pass your knowledge.
Yes.
And then the kid's gonna be themselves.
Yes, they'll be them. Exactly. That's that's why I'm thankful of my parents. They never really lived together, but like, so I live with my mom, single parent. I won't say too much; it's her business. But me and my sister and her and my uncle sometimes. But she tried her best, and like she was never like really honest like that. Like she was like, if you do this, I'm gonna whoop your ass. If you if you act up, I'm gonna beat your ass. But like she was like one of the most loving people in my life, but she allowed me to create my own personality. Mm. My dad too. My dad's the one that got me into video games, Dragon Ball Z, everything like Tekken. Like he was cool as fuck. Basketball. Like he got me into the whole competitive side of me. Yeah. My mom got me into the whole like just being nice and shit, but having respect. My dad too, but they didn't try to control me. Like they didn't want me to be a clone of them. Mm-hmm. Like my dad, he never tried to make me because he's a Colts fan. And he never tried to make me a Colts. Yeah, no, I was like, bro, how you a Colts? But
is he from Indianapolis or no?
What happened? No. So his story was he's just a player that he liked. Oh, okay. I forgot who it was, but he went on that team and he started liking him.
Makes some people.
Yeah, but like I'm a Chargers fan, so like every time
if Herbert leaves, you follow him? No, I'm just kidding.
Nah, I don't know. It depends. Who knows? I might bandwagon. But basically, like it was always that competitive thing. Like, oh, your team's playing versus my team, or we're gonna talk shit. He'll text me, we'll talk shit. Lakers, he's a Clippers fan, so he'll talk shit a lot. So yeah. So
that's
was just
like the battle right there.
Yeah, and like even in sports, like golfing, he's dope as fuck at golf.
Oh, really?
Dope. Like he plays for tournaments and stuff. Like he wants to go pro. I don't know if he still wants to, but he's actually really, really, really good.
Oh shit.
And my grandpa too, but like we'll go out there, and I never played a full game with him, but like he'll still like it'll be a competitive thing. Like, oh, that's your swing. Look at my swing. And like so like I respect that. Like I want that with my kid, like a competitive thing. Like no toxic shit.
No, it's just like hey man, we're just
it's still
competition.
Yeah, like and he helped me a lot too. My mom and him, they helped me a lot. So like I respect that a lot. That's what I want to get back to.
Yeah, which is dope. It's like it's just building, like you said, building upon. They build upon it. They had knowledge, they pass on to you. You build upon it. And I feel like you're probably So we're not going to be better off financially just because of like economy and shit. Yeah. Like, you have to be in a certain demographic.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
But we're going to be better off for sure, like mentally, emotionally, like. Than our parents, that's for sure.
That's for sure. There's so much knowledge out there, and we're really like learning what's important and what's not important. What's like bullshit.
And the finances will come later. So fuck all that.
So we did bring up the female thing.
Females.
I have an opinion. Oh, not opinion. I'm sorry. I keep
People get mad at you. Women.
Yeah, women. Yeah. I have a question. Sorry. What are your opinions on like the whole dating scene right now?
All right, look it. I don't know if it's controversial, but this is my opinion.
Yeah.
Okay. There are people out there who want to wait to have sex till they get married. Mm-hmm. Obviously, I have far surpassed that. Yeah. And ain't no way in hell I'm going to wait. I'm sorry. I need to know you know what you're doing. So I'm not going to date someone like that. You know what I mean? I just feel like you need to find someone who's going to be aligning with you. Are you going to agree with everybody else's dating philosophies or principles? Mm-hmm. No. I'm not gonna try to change. I'm not gonna agree with everybody's. I'm not gonna try to change everybody's. Yeah. I'm just gonna try to, I'll find you a little Christian boy if you want. Yeah. It's not gonna be me. But I just think take it as it is. Just if people were just honest from the jump, I think people just try to put on a facade and be like, oh, let me put my best. No, your best is you. I want to know what is you. And if we don't work, we don't work. We could be friends. We're gonna grab a drink, nothing crazy. I don't know.
I do agree with that, especially the facade part, because at least on the guy side, a lot of guys fake it just to get the pussy.
Bro, yes, that's all I fucking hear.
Yeah, it's like, bro,
give us a bad name.
Yeah, it's like, okay, bro, like, especially this is my pet peeve, like, dudes that grow up in like a really, privilege, they have good money,
Yeah.
But then they start living that gangster lifestyle, and they just do it for the women. I'm like, bro, and the women fall for that too. I'm like, bro, like this is crazy. Like this is just fake. I'm like
he got loan from his mom.
Yes, yeah, bro. Like, how do you, bro? Like, who do you think paid for that gun that he has?
Sheesh.
Like bro,
my aunt paid for mine. That's all I gotta say. Christmas present.
Well, yeah, but you're not like flaunting it and just like, oh, I'm a gangster and shit like.
I don't know what that.
Yeah. but still, like, it's just fake and like, just to get pussy. And, like,
yeah.
I'm like, bro, like.
And then they want to be all hard and shit. Like, you're not hard because you put on a fucking show.
Like real, like people that really like. Cause I didn't grow up in like a suburbs and nothing like that. My uncle was like, crazy and shit.
I was gonna say you were on a certain side.
Yeah. So like, I kind of know what's real and what's not, and like, I'm just like, man, like, and you know what? I have so many times where like, I was fucking with like a good girl, like not a good girl, but she was bad, but she stopped talking. She stopped talking to me because she wanted that gangster shit. I'm like, bro, that's not me. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna fake it. Like, but that's what a lot.
You should have told her you racist.
It's like, but
I'm an upstanding citizen, bitch.
A lot of them like that, and like
in a nice way.
Yeah, a lot of them like that bad boy shit. But like,
yeah,
it's just like that's where I'm like, you know what? Like, I'll download Tinder and shit just to, cause I'm a guy.
But that's how you. But
I'm not looking for love though.
Those ones, yeah. But those ones that want like all this drama or gangster, all that shit. That's how you know those are the immature ones.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Hey, you'll learn, and if you don't learn, you're gonna get a lesson.
But the sad part is, man, even the smart girls, they're
sometimes
immature. Well, the ones, in my opinion, they are.
Because they're smart in the books, huh?
Yeah, smart in the books. Book smart, but like they can get.
But boy smart.
Boy smart, emotional. They get. Yeah, they make the wrong decisions. And I'm like, I'm not this simp that'll do everything for a girl, but it's just like, you know what? I'm not gonna I'm not gonna fake it. Just if you don't fuck with me, you don't fuck with me. Like, it is what it is. Like, at the end of the day, I feel like everybody, dudes and boys, females and males, need to value themselves high.
Yes.
Because they can't be just like attracted to like toxic shit. Like they're attracted to that toxic shit. Like they go back to it, bro. Like,
that's true.
Trust me, man. I work at the.
But you know what? You know why? Those fucking book smart ones. Mm-hmm. One, like you said, they're not emotionally right, because usually they only have friends. Like they only talk to their friends that are girls. And they'll talk to guys that are either toxic or whatever. So that's all they know. And then two, either they're bored, Sometimes they just are like, because I'm not gonna lie, when I was back in the day, when I'd be like at City or something, I probably was just fucking around because I was bored. I'll be honest, because I was like, I'm going to school and I fucking hate it. Mm-hmm. And the only thing I can control is I can fuck you.
Yeah.
And it wasn't healthy.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think that's another thing. People just get bored, especially the smart ones, because they're just at the job all the time.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, that was me before I got with my ex, and after I broke up with my ex. That was me. But I knew that it wasn't nothing like sustainable. Like it was, you can't, you're not gonna catch feelings like that for that girl.
Yeah.
Because I mean, first of all, you can see, like you can see where it's going right away. Like you can see where it's going. So, but when I got a girlfriend though, that was a weird time in my life, man. Like, I still can't believe I moved in and like stayed there for I barely moved out like August. I got kicked out, and then it happened.
I remember you were there for a little bit. I would drop off.
Yeah.
I would come by.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so that's a wild time, man. But it's the past. That's the past, man.
That's all it is.
I learned a lot though.
Yeah.
Being in a relationship, what I learned was that a lot of people have trauma, and me and the other person had trauma. So there's some things that you think you could be doing right, but in their mind, it's not what they're. Yeah, it's wrong. So like, I used to get really pissed off. Like some days I will wake up and I'm like, okay, I hope today's a good day, and then something will set me off, and I'll be pissed, and like I will like yell and shit. Like I'll be like, me, I'm a chill. I don't try to like show anger as an emotion too much unless I'm working out.
Yeah.
But when it comes to like when you're emotionally attached to somebody, bro, like it's different. Like
it comes out. Yeah.
You're like under a spell, man. It's weird. Like thinking back on it, I'm like, bro, I shouldn't have reacted like that. Or like like I feel like I should have seen shit coming. You know.
You guys were firing each other up.
Yeah, like, but I think she was used to that, and then like me, I wasn't used to that. Only time I got in arguments was with my sister.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was just different for me, but it was a big learning experience.
But that's the crazy thing is that emotion. That's just emotion.
Emotion is powerful.
Yeah.
That shit is powerful. Like being single right now, I'm happy that I'm like not in a relationship. And today's day, like bro, like I know so many cheaters. Like
true.
It's because it's easy. Everybody has options. Well, sorry, not a lot of dudes have options, but
women have
a lot of girls have options because of social media. And if they look good, they post something, they have options. They can pick a guy that looks better than you and makes more money than you. It's just it's up to them if they want to have morals or not.
That's why you got to find the one that does.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Exactly. That's
That's why I'm not on Instagram DMing girls. Sorry.
Yeah. Hey, I be shooting my shot.
I don't know. That's just me. Look it. Yeah. All I know is I don't really care what's on Instagram, so that's why I'm not on there. You know?
Yeah. So that's good though because it's toxic at the end of the day. It's negative.
Kind of. It could be.
Yeah, it could be. Like it's just the mentality of everybody. Like I feel like people take Instagram too seriously or social media. Bro, it's just you have to detach yourself from it. Like that was like one of the most important skills that I learned was detachment. When I was like going through that whole fucking phase where I was trying to be a better person, was detaching because I had too many attachments where that was fucking me up, mentally and shit. So I read some books, I read some like Buddhism. They're pretty big about detachment. And then even watching the Avatar, The Last Airbender, yeah, that's why I got the tattoo because of like it's just a whole experience. That I had learning about that shit. But detaching is so important. To be able to know when to like not put your emotions into something that's going to negatively impact you. Because I know so many good people like with good hearts and shit, but they're still attached to like all the negative shit. And day after day, bro, you can see them deteriorate. Like they get more mean, bro. They make these emotional decisions. They cut people off. So it's just like that's like one of the most important skills is detaching.
And I kind of sounds because Buddhism is interesting. I haven't really fucked with Buddhism, but it sounds kind of like Stoicism.
Yes.
Which is like basically like not letting your emotions control you.
Yes.
Or your decisions anyway. Because I mean, it's you're gonna cry, you're gonna get angry, you're gonna laugh, you're gonna whatever. Like, it's all emotion. You're gonna feel it and you're gonna react, but don't let your decisions after the emotion be influenced by that.
Yeah. The Buddhism, like, I just want to learn some things about it because if you go too deep into it, you start, basically the main goal of like Buddhism, in my opinion, is to reach nirvana, which is like peace, 100%. But basically, to get that, what a lot of people do, a lot of the monks do, they detach themselves from everything.
From suffering, right?
Well, suffering, but they detach themselves from everything, like family, stuff like that, and like they're just like in the moment. They're just like still. So it's like that's not for me.
That's interesting.
Yeah, that's not for me. But they do have some shit I can learn. And most religions, like even like Muslim, like my mom's side of the family, they're all Muslim.
Oh, okay.
Ali's. My middle name is Anwar, so.
Oh,
I feel like so
Sorry, we don't ask each other's middle names all the time.
Yeah, I really don't tell a lot of people, but
you just told everybody.
Yeah,
like 30 people, 20 people see this. So you'll be fine.
After I post this, it's gonna be like 200 people because
oh shit,
I got clout. I don't have time this kid.
I'm gonna tag him. I don't know how, but
I'm joking around. But
from 559 fights.
Yeah. Well, but basically, like you can learn something from like the whole Islam thing. Like they talk about fasting in the Quran. Like that has a lot of good health benefits. But if you go to the extreme, that's like Ramadan. And that's like fasting like a whole month, basically. Sundown to sunrise or something like that. But take something small. Like this is my philosophy, bro. You can take something small from everything, to help you progress in your own personal life, to make you the best player you can be in your life.
I agree. Some people, what's crazy though is that's what I believe. I think that's what a lot of people believe. But some people can't. Some people have to just stick with one.
Yes.
And in the same, if it helps you progress, even if it's not at the same pace, or even if it's at the pace, or even if it is a fast pace, but in that religion,
Yeah, yeah.
Whatever it is, as long as you're growing, well, healthily and not fucking up anybody else. I guess.
Yeah,
to me,
exactly.
That's fine.
Yeah, because that's big today too. Like, people will backstab you just to gain their own. Yeah, and like I have friends that like did that, and like probably are still doing. Like none of the people in the group chat, but people on the outside that I know. But for me though, at the end of the day, it's not you; it's their insecurities.
Yes.
Like that's the main thing. Like that's what I learned. Like I was like, man, you can't really be that mad at them. Like at the end of the day, I can control how if I still hang out with that person and they always backstab me, that's my fault. So I can just like adapt to that and just be like, hey, we only talk about this shit.
Yep.
Like business maybe. But like hanging out, me telling you like how my personal shit, like it's cut off. Like because it's not worth it, bro. Like we're all on a journey. I don't want to waste time, like valuable time in my life, worrying about this friend is fucking me over.
If you're gonna make pit stops for me, because I'm telling you stuff.
Yeah, it's like there's way more important shit, bro. I have a plan in my life. Like I want to get really good at like shit I've never tried before, like surfing. That's like one of my main things I want to get good at. Surfing, like archery. I want to get more into like just shooting guns and shit, because that shit's therapeutic.
Bro,
therapeutic.
One of these days we gotta go visit Rich. I know Rich will shoot him.
Oh yeah, all the way in North Carolina.
Kick ass.
That's a beautiful. I talk a lot of shit to Richard, but like North Carolina is a beautiful state.
I wouldn't mind going and fishing and shit.
Yeah, fishing. Yeah, fishing. Yo, fishing another one. My dad, bro. Like, I used to go to the lakes with my dad, like Bass Lake, Milton Lake.
Yeah.
He had a boat, a John boat, at first. And then we used to be smoking a little bit. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that, but like I got high with my dad.
It was
it was cool as fuck. And like
when they got back,
we'll be fishing and like I wouldn't catch nothing, but it's just like being out in nature and being high and looking at the water. That's therapeutic.
Yeah,
that resetted me. Like all that stress, like that resetted me. So imagine just like, just like. Every day you're doing something like that. Maybe you're just like fishing, or you're surfing, or you're like
something therapeutic.
Even building something therapeutic, a skill. You still gotta work, you still gotta make money, but maybe after that, doing that, like you're gonna be like probably happy. So that's my plan, man. Everything else, like relationships and shit, if it happens with them. It'll be fine. I'm still gonna do my thing, but like
I was gonna say that earlier though. Like I feel like mushrooms kind of like resets your brain. Like it like rewires your brain.
It does.
And like
it's that feeling.
Yeah, it's just like it not rewire. It just like gives you a blank slate, and then you're like, all right, now it's time to rewrite it, and you get to keep doing whatever you're gonna do.
I'm blessed too to like realize I didn't need to keep on doing mushrooms to figure out the goal, because
now I just do them for fun.
Yeah, yeah, but like, with anything in life, too much of it is bad.
Yeah,
too much of it is bad. So like, I'm glad. Yeah.
Just kidding. Honestly, it probably is. Don't get me wrong, it probably is, but I'm in that cycle. I'll get out of it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I mean, as long as you're happy, bro. Like, weed. The reason why I stopped smoking weed was like, I loved weed, man. I love how it felt, bro. Like everything, it enhanced everything I did. Eating food, playing video games, my focus level. It's just like, I think they just put too much THC in that shit now, where it kind of like that shit fucks me up. Like I'm like fucking going through it the first 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And then after like, okay, I'm just high. I'm cool. But I will smoke like if I'm at a beach, or if I'm doing an activity.
Nature.
Yeah, like even like I used to paint with my ex-girlfriend a lot. And,
oh shit, that's dope.
I used to get high. She smoked a lot.
Yeah.
I'll just smoke with her just cause.
Yeah, I was gonna say I wish I could still smoke. Never mind.
Yeah, I know. But
good client. Anyway,
I know, yeah, I know. I bought all that weed for her too. I smoked like one bowl and I was like, I'm cool.
I know she did because I was like, Jamari, you don't be going crazy.
Hell no, bro. Hey, that's another thing too, bro. Like,
you're very good with moderation. I'll tell you that right now. Like you are. Like I said, I'm sure I'll get to that point. I'm in the cycle that you were in when you were like 20. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just like late to the party, but
I think you're in a better position. You're better mentally for sure.
Maybe a little bit, but yeah.
Yeah.
But that's only because I'm older, have more experience.
Yeah. But you'll honestly, bro, like as long as weed doesn't affect you, like, because when I used to get super high, towards the end of my weed smoking career.
Yeah. Career. It is a career. Sure.
It was just more paranoia than enjoyment.
Okay.
So I was like, why am I
noted? I'll make note of that.
Yeah. It was more paranoia than enjoyment. If you still get more enjoyment, then fucking smoke. Like you can use the power of like being high, something good. Like when I was high, bro. So I used to smoke. I was smoking a lot when I was in school and in college. My math, bro, I used to get so baked before every single one of my math tests, and I would pass it, bro. But I got so cocky because, like, I wouldn't do the homework. So I was like, I'm going to pass the test. I'm going to get hella high and pass the test.
Oh, no.
I would get really high and pass the test. So I passed, like, almost all the tests, and I'll do, like, some of the homework. But, like, the homework was worth a lot of points.
Oh,
so I only had, like, a C. I only had a C. I could have got the A in that class. I could have. That was just my young, dumb ass. Fucking cocky ass motherfucker.
Nah, once I hit college, I didn't care either. I was like, they don't care about this shit.
Yeah,
let me get my C's.
Like,
let me get my B's.
Yeah, they're not gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna do the homework, bro. It's a big difference. But no, weed has power for sure. Like I wish I can. Maybe one day, probably when I move. Cause my goal is to move. When I do move, I want to move like at least to San Diego or.
Oh shit.
Hawaii is like a big goal.
That'd be crazy.
I feel like if I move to Hawaii and I have like a good job, so my plan is basically to have like I want to get into cybersecurity because it's like good paying and like you just gotta do certification. It's hard. A challenge doesn't scare me.
Hell yeah.
But like let's say everything is done, I can probably work like remote. For like cybersecurity and shit, make enough money to like live in Hawaii because Hawaii is expensive as fuck.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Well, bro, that's why I'll be out there, bro, just like smoking and surfing and just fucking swimming
and
with
blocking all the hackers.
Yeah, and swimming with the dolphins and like you got the island girls there. I'm just like, bro,
hey.
I was like, when's the last time you've been with a black guy?
Oh my god.
6'2".
I'm sure they visit. Don't worry about it.
I'm sure, yeah. They're fucking military people, bro.
There you go. Yeah, relax.
A bunch of sotillas.
Oh, hey, maybe he'll be there. You never know.
A bunch of dogs, man. But no, like, I see happiness from that.
Yeah.
Or just living in the coast, honestly, like, every time, it's just a thing, like, with my experiences, the places I go, every time I go there and I'm happy, that means something. Pismo, even though Pismo's pretty basic, but it's still
now. Back in the day, it was cool. I think it just got more basic.
Exactly. But it's still the coast though. Like I'll still live there over here any day of the week,
bro. Yeah.
So like
that's California. Yeah. Anywhere on the coast, you're like even the shitty parts of the coast, you're like you're still on the fucking coast.
Hell yeah, like when you're around like water, nature. I do think so. I'm a big fan of like water and the oceans, and I do think it's like a healing thing too. Like just being in water in general, like when I was going through the whole phase, the whole arc, the self-progressing arc, I started learning about like cold showers and stuff.
Sheesh, fuck that.
Hey, Evan will tell you too. Like I told Evan, like bro, like every time I took a cold shower in the morning for like 4 to 5 minutes, the rest of my day was good. Like, no anxiety, mentally good. It's tough.
I'm already freezing just thinking about it.
Think about it, bro. Like, hopping in a cold shower in the morning, it's like one of the hardest things you're going to do in the day. So if you get that shit over with, everything else is easy. Depending on, I'm not saying it's be for everybody, but for me in that situation, that's what it was. But there's a lot of health benefits to it too, and like
I heard it's good, for your skin and stuff.
Skin, blood pressure, shit like that. It's good. So I think water, there's healing in water, and like me being by water,
it's natural.
Yeah,
we are water.
We are water. Yeah, exactly.
Hella water.
Yeah, bro. The Earth is like majority of water.
That too.
Like I feel like, man.
Wait till we're a water ball, you know, once the ice melts.
Antarctica, yeah.
I'll be swimming.
Hey, bro. There's just water is the most interesting thing to me. Cause okay, I got pretty deep one day. I forgot who I was talking to, but I was like, okay, so in your opinion, what makes somebody interesting? And then, okay, let me ask you that.
That?
I'll tell you my opinion. What makes somebody interesting?
Well,
just one word. One word.
Originality.
Originality? Yeah. So my thing was mysterious.
Oh, okay.
So I think a mysterious person is really interesting because you know they have more to offer, but you don't know. So think about the ocean.
We don't know shit about the ocean.
That's why I think the ocean is the most interesting thing because it's the most mysterious because we only discovered 5%, but basically the ocean runs like the water is
too
life.
Deep, bro.
It's too deep and dark. But there's shit in there that's interesting, bro. Like,
yeah.
So like I love like I'll never be a fucking deep diver and shit. Like that. I'll just watch.
You said
YouTube
I'll leave
videos.
it to them.
Yeah, I'll just watch YouTube videos and shit. But like that shit interests me. Like whenever I'm just like maybe just like stressed about something or bored, I'm like, let me just look at videos. Especially when I used to get high, I'm like, let me look at videos of like the ocean, bro. Like I used to search up top 10 fucking sea creatures caught
on camera.
On camera, yeah, and like. That shit interests me. Like, I just want to be around the ocean, hear that shit. And
Speaking of the ocean, I kind of got to
I do too.
All right, we're gonna pause. Piss break.
Piss break. We're drinking a lot of water and liquids.
Yeah, we're about to fill up. Be right back.
We're back.
Some more?
Oh yeah. Well, let me down this. You down this?
Yeah. Oh, I'm an alcoholic. Well, not really. I have alcoholic genes, so they help. I think that's why I don't want kids, man. I got hella bad genes. But here you go. One.
Yeah. Is it on?
Yeah.
Oh shit. My bad.
I had to down it. I don't know how much is left. That's why.
Yeah. Oh, wine is a fucking good thing, man.
Argentina.
Bro, the first time I had wine, it was my mom's wine, and I took some without her knowing. I was hella high, and then she was in her room, and there was some wine downstairs, and I was high. But man, let me get crossfaded. So let me have some wine. So I poured a glass, and I just downed that shit. I rinsed it off in the sink, so she wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Bro, I went back upstairs, man. I was so fucking. Bro, I felt like I was on the cloud. I laid down. And for some reason, I was just smiling. And I was just like looking at the ceiling. I was just smiling. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? I'm like, bro, this is amazing. Bro, this is different. So, ever since then, I've been a wine guy.
Wine guy.
Yeah.
You wino. That's what they call, Mexicans call wine people winos.
Winos? I'm a winos.
I don't know. We just say that.
I'm also soy modelo. No,
he does kind of like Modelo, I guess.
No.
He'd rather have wine.
You know what that means? Soy Modelo?
No.
I'm a model.
Oh, Modelo.
Okay. Modelo, or how do you say it?
Actually, I have no fucking.
Oh, okay.
I think it's Modelo. But
yeah. It's just like a little inside joke me and my coworkers have.
Maybe it is Modelo. I don't know. I don't know that much now. I'll be honest with you. So yeah. I understand it more than I speak it, but I need context. So
wine is amazing, bro.
True. Amazing. This one's pretty good too.
It is some Chardonnay. Oh yeah, Chardonnay is my favorite white wine.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's all depends.
Yeah, I think I like white wine better.
Yeah, yeah. Red wine is like I like it, but it's a little more bitter.
Yes.
Like I'll do some red wine. You know, if I go on a date and trying to impress a girl,
show off or something, right?
You know, get some wine. Like, hey, look what I got. I'll tell her it's like, yeah, this is straight from wherever, Rome. Romania.
Shut up, bro.
Got from grocery outlet for $6.
Oh my god.
I'll get them, man.
Hey, it all works. It works. Percentage wise.
It's like probably 12, maybe.
I don't even think it says. They just said drink this shit.
Yeah.
Which I don't. Oh, 13.5.
13, yeah.
Sheesh.
Yeah, bro, wine.
That's why wines are fucking crazy.
Yes.
They hit 14%.
It hits you unexpectedly. Unexpected.
Creeps up.
Man,
it's a creeper. But I love it.
I have a question.
Let's go. Next question. You know what's funny is I'm the host, but he's gonna ask the questions. And you know why? Because he has questions for me.
Yep. That's how it is.
He wants to.
Taking over the show.
He's taking over. This is Jamari's episode.
This is my episode. What is one thing that? Okay, so I want to know.
Let's do it.
What is your goal? Because you said, okay, can you explain like your thing when you're going on road trips and stuff? You're gonna go like you're basically gonna leave this area and just live life. I'm gonna tell you my opinion on it real quick. Is I'm actually like excited for you to do that.
Thank you.
Because a lot of people just like, oh, why is he doing it? But it's like, bro, it's his life. It's like a journey for your life. It's your own experience that a lot of people say that they're not gonna do. It's your own experience.
Pretty much.
Yeah. So I want to know, like, what's your, like, why do you want to, like, what, just tell us about it.
I just want to, like I said, I want to talk to people.
Yeah.
And I know there's enough people to talk to in Fresno, probably. But
there's more, huh?
There's more. Plus, if I talk to the same people in Fresno, not to say that everybody's the same in Fresno, but we are the same.
Yeah.
We're Fresnoans. I want to know about Los Angeles, San Diegoans,
different
San
cultures.
Bernardinoans, or fucking Oaklandans. I don't know what do you even call it?
Are you staying in California?
No, I'm starting in LA. I'm gonna go see Jacob. That's in LA.
Oh, okay.
Other Jacob. So I'm gonna go see him.
It's a good guy.
I'm gonna interview him. I'm gonna do an episode with him.
Yeah.
I got family over there too. I'm gonna see that they're going to school right now, and then other friends as well. That live out there, like other really good friends. So I'm gonna do all those, hang out there, and then just go that area. And then I want to go up the coast. I want to go up to actually all the way north. I want to try to hit Canada.
Oh, okay.
Maybe not go into Canada because I don't have my passport. I think it expired. But you've been to Canada?
Edmonton,
really?
Edmonton, Canada. Yeah.
When?
Like 4th grade. It was like a family trip.
Oh,
all my cousins and my dad. I don't know if you've seen, but on Instagram I posted a picture of my cousins when we were kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was in Canada. Or
that
was
really?
on our way on our way to Canada. Yeah. I remember.
Yeah, family in Canada, or was it just like a family
It's just a family
road
trip. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Went to Edmonton. So at the time, just real quick, Edmonton, they had the biggest mall in the world. West Edmonton Mall.
Okay.
Before Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
So basically, the mall had like amusement parks, indoor amusement parks, indoor water parks, movie theaters, ice rings. Like it was like a heaven for kids. The city itself was trash.
Shit, I'll go right now. What are you talking
Bro,
about?
yeah, I would too.
Like
that's my like one of my goals is just to go with like a family or like probably a girl. It's not by myself, but like it's somebody. I want somebody else to experience that shit because it's cool as fuck.
Right.
Gotta have money though. It's expensive. It's expensive in Canada.
Really?
In Edmonton, yeah. That mall, it's expensive.
Right.
It's like double. Back then, it was expensive. So
noted.
Now, yeah. But yeah,
Canada's not going. No shit.
You'll like it. Just make sure your tires is good driving in the snow because the black ice is real. We actually like slid on black ice.
For real?
You just lose control of your car.
I was gonna say that's just scary.
Scary.
You just like
you can't even tell.
Fuck.
You can't even tell.
But you guys were going to Canada. 4th grade, just family.
Family, yeah. It's for like a week.
Damn.
It was cool, man. Like the memories. Like my cousins, they travel way more than I do. So them going to Canada, my cousin Javon, one of the closest people in my life. Respected that guy. He was like one of my role models, honestly.
Oh, nice.
He's like 2 years older, 3 years older. I can't remember. I'm sorry. But
hey man, I don't even know how old you are. No,
yeah. But he's cool as fuck. But he joined the military and he traveled like
nice.
Yeah. With his wife, he travels a lot, bro. So he goes to Poland. Like his Instagram is just like literally like.
Oh, he's overseas. Fuck yeah.
Well, he was in Japan, but now he's back in Washington now. But he was like all over the place. So like them going to Canada is like nothing. But to me, who barely even traveled, that was cool because like we're all like the same age, me, him, and DeAndre. So they had like an indoor amusement park there. So we would ride all the rides. But there's this pirate ship ride. You know the pirate ship ride that goes like that.
I don't like those. I'm sorry. That's not for me.
As a kid, bro, like we would go there all the fucking time, and like the people will like literally like leaves it right on for longer because of the,
They do.
yeah, they knew we would just be there. The water park, I don't think we went to the water park, but it's beautiful. It's like indoor water park, like bigger than the island. Like it's beautiful. Like and then they had the movie theaters. That's when we saw Shark Tale. I saw Shark Tale for the first time. Yeah.
Hey, that's a classic too.
It's a classic, bro. That's one of my favorite movies.
I don't think any other movie could compare.
Yeah, that's
to Shark Tale.
It's another movie, man. Like anything about water, like
I think that was Will Smith's first animation. No?
Yeah, animation. Yeah, good movie. They had Jack Black too as the other.
I forgot.
He was like a gay shark.
Yeah. He was the shark.
Yeah, he was the shark. Yeah, the fucking soft ass.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
bro. Man, that's what's funny is you look back at the movies and shit back then as you're a kid and you're like, shit would not work. Like someone would bitch about it, you know?
Yeah.
Which I get now, but back, you know, it's funny. Like back then was back then.
Yeah.
But that's what it's for. That's the past. That was for the past.
Bro, that movie had a very important, like, I don't know about plot, but just like a lesson. Like Oscar was like the main person, right?
Bro, yeah.
And then how he was always trying to be like a somebody.
So he was trying to be something else.
Yeah, something else, and he wasn't happy. And then he finally got that girl he was dreaming about, Lola.
Yep. That was probably the first cartoon people fucking masturbated to. Anyway.
Yeah, that fish was fine. But yeah, basically like Lola is a gold digger, and then like she used Oscar for his clout and everything because they thought he was a shark slayer.
Yeah.
But then Oscar had his best friend.
Damn, that was clout before clout. Right? Yeah, that was the clout lesson.
Oscar had his best friend was like Angie, and she was a ride or die for Oscar.
Ride or
die, bro. And like she was like a nobody kind of, but she always had Oscar's back. And like basically, Lola basically betrayed Oscar, and Angie still stayed from the jump. And at the end, they fucking did their thing. Like they were a couple, but that's like a big life lesson. Like, bro, stop chasing like the clout because that shit's fake. You have a ride or die.
Cloud only brings the fake ones. Yep. Fake cloud only brings the fake people.
Exactly, bro. Yeah. Like so
because all cloud's fake.
It's like for what like okay, like for money.
Maybe not all.
Like I know so many. Like I know you do too. Like know so many like rich people or celebrities. Well, not know them personally, but like right. That they're like they're soulless. Not soulless, but like they just have no like they're just sad. Like they're sad. Like
you can just tell. Like
you can just tell. Like you can. It's
you have nothing else but being rich, so that's all you do.
Yeah, like you have no personal like no real people in your corner because everybody is using you.
Yeah.
And like that sucks for them too. Like that's why a lot of people like kill themselves or like get addicted to drugs because like bro like you have nothing but fake people. Like the whole Kanye thing, man. Like
fuck yeah.
It's like at first I was just like okay, he said he's finally attacking like what's evil, but then like I watched some other videos where like he was like talking to the people backstage. And they're like trying to talk to them. Like what they were saying was like, some real shit. But he kind of like ignored all of it and still said what he had to say. I'm like, fuck, bro. Like he needs some like real people in this corner. But people he needs to respect. Like he was a billionaire, so it's kind of hard to respect people lesser than you in his mindset.
In his mindset, yeah.
Yeah, but like you need that shit because when you think you're the only person that just has all the right ideas, the right answers, bro, you're gonna like bro, like what
you're only fucking yourself over.
Yeah, bro. When he said that shit about he likes Nazis, like I was like, okay, so I saw the full interview and I understood his full context was like he loves everybody, but he should know that like anything he says is gonna be used against him.
Yeah.
And like if you're trying to build an army to have people on your side, you can't give your opposition ammo.
Especially in this day and age.
Yeah, you can't give them ammo.
They'll give you everything. They'll even cut shit up. They just put that.
Yeah,
exactly. Which I look at, and like that's why I understand that Kanye obviously doesn't. He's obviously just saying shit to make an example.
Yes.
But it's like that's the worst example.
Worst example, bro. Like he needs somebody in his corner to be like, hey, let's say it like this. Let's be tactical about it. Like, you are a genius when it comes to music and like creating things.
Music, yeah.
Yeah, but like, let's be tactical about this because you're going against
like don't like most... like I was gonna say, like, don't get me wrong. I feel bad.
Yeah.
R. Kelly has good songs. Mm-hmm. I hate everything he's done.
Yeah, me too.
You know what I mean?
I hate people that take advantage of people. I hate. It's just like I don't care for you. Like I don't.
1000%, no.
Yeah, that's just disgusting. Taking advantage of younger girls.
You know what's funny too is I when people will tell me like, oh, they're just gonna fuck you over or something, and I'm like, you know what? If they do, that's on them, right? Like at the end of the day, what happened to me? I just gave someone help.
Yeah.
And they fucked me over. If I'm not in the wrong, then hey, I can live with myself.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
that's just me.
I just feel like he has like.
Just help.
Yeah. It sucks though because I was like, that's why, like, you know, before I was never really on the Kanye thing. I used to go against Kanye and shit like that. But
yeah,
I understand what he was trying to do, but you gotta have some humility. Like, just because you're richer than everybody don't mean you're better than everybody. You're smarter than everybody. Like, so I think he's actually going. I think he's going down a really bad path right now, and I think we all know what's going to happen. But you know, I hope it doesn't happen but just the way he is.
I hope that he's fine.
Yeah,
he gets help.
Yeah, but you know, I forgot I was going with that.
Kanye, if you want to be on an interview, I'll interview you. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, and let Vito talk to you.
I'll talk to you, man. I'll be real with you.
Yeah. Don't just walk off when people have different opinions.
You can come on with your diamond shiesty. I don't give a damn. Whatever.
Diamond. Hey, you can sign me, Kanye. I can. Hey, I can talk to you, man. Like, I understand where you're coming from. It's just you gotta be more tactical in your approach because you're going against a big.
All right, calm down, G.I. Joe. Tactical shit,
bro. For real, he has to be like. You have to be strategy. Like, you can't just attack the biggest fucking people that have power in this world. Fucking, like, you can't attack them dumbly. Like, you can't. You gotta, like, you know, you can't give them more ammo, bro. Like, that's
the way I see it, the best way to do it is to make sure that what they equate with power no longer is. So right now, money is power. But what if money was no longer power? You know, like,
what have no power.
Exactly. They would just be people.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's my belief is that's why I want to do this.
Yeah.
Once everybody gets everybody else's perspective and sees like we're all just people, and all these other people that have more or less are just, you know, numbers on a paper, number on a sheet, and it's like, well, now we can all together mentally get rid of this power. Like, it's just numbers on a sheet. Now let's focus on us and what the fuck we are.
I do think that the people in power are like the people like us. We don't understand that, like, we can make a difference. We don't have to be rich. We don't have to be famous to make a difference.
True.
We just gotta put in the work. We just gotta, like, you know, come together.
Yeah.
But people are like, why would I come together when I have to, like, you know, survive?
I don't have time to come together.
Yeah, I don't have time to come together.
I gotta work. I gotta pick up my kids. Then I gotta feed them. Got a doctor's appointment. Yeah. I got, you know, whatever, dentist. Yeah. Now my car broke down. Yeah. Now I got this bill, that bill. No, dude.
Yeah.
Honestly, I do believe everything is made to just pile on top so that we don't have time to come together.
Yeah, exactly.
But, you know, I can't just, you know, you can't just tell everybody to drop everything because that's just not what's going to happen. They're not ready.
There has to be another way, but maybe there's not going to be another way. I mean, honestly, I feel like
slowly.
Because, like, you can say, like, oh, the next generation will do better, but I don't think so.
so. Really?
I don't think so. Because the next generation, man, they're already on their iPads. They're already indulging in that social media. Like, what really divides people and control people, they're indulging in it. And, like, they're already building that habit at a young age. Like, bro, we first got on social media and, like, internet shit, like, when we were, like, 10 or 12, 13, 14.
Yeah.
Now, these kids are 3, 4, and they're just like,
yeah,
bro, that's gonna be
fucking
like
10-year-old with TikTok.
Yes, yeah, bro. Like, bro, my youngest sister, not my youngest, I'm sorry, my second youngest sister, she's like 10, 11, 12. I don't know. I stuck with ages. But basically, bro, she followed me on Instagram. I'm like, bro, this is really like. I'm like, wait, hold up. So I remember I posted like a story of me and my home gym at the time.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, where did you like? How'd you do that? She was talking to me. I was like, first of all, who let you have an Instagram? I was like,
first of all, is this you?
Yeah, I was like, this you. I was like, who let you have an Instagram? And she was talking to me. I was like, and I go on her page, and bro, like, and she didn't post nothing, thankfully, but like, her bio was like, I was like, bro, this is like an older teenage girl. Like, this is like, she's like, you know, seeing other people's Instagrams and like emulating it.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, this
you
is.
can see it, right?
Yeah, I can see it.
You can see the influence.
Yes, I can see the influence, exactly.
Yeah.
Bro,
that's what's scary.
That's scary. That's sad because, like, they're so. That's what I'm saying. The next generation, bro. It's not.
But that's not. Look, that's not just the. That's just in general. We were the same way. We were imprinted. I think that the goal, which is what I try to do with my little cousins, because they're fucking young right now, is I try to tell them to be their fucking selves as much as possible. Mm-hmm. Like, look at whatever you like, you like. If someone else doesn't like it, they don't like it. If I don't like it, don't worry about it. Because I know they fuck with me, you know? Like, I'm one of their favorite older cousins.
That's good.
You know? But I'm like, look, even if I don't like it, who cares? Yeah. If you like it, you like it. Like, don't worry about me.
Like, what do you think about, like, just being authentic? I feel like being authentic is the best thing you can do for yourself.
Yeah, that's what bro, it took me years to figure that out.
Yeah, same.
High school for me, was all about being cool, looking cool. Like, trying to be fucking, oh, I'm the shit. And then, like, after I got out of high school, it was like, oh, shit, no one gives a fuck.
Yeah,
Start being yourself.
Yeah, be yourself, bro. Like, some people might call it weird. My thing is, like, you're weird if you, like, take advantage of people. Like, let's say child pedophiles, shit like that. Man. Like, that shit's weird. But, like, if you just, like certain shit like me, like, I like almost, like, everything. Like sports, guns, or Dragon Ball Z, like, video games, animals, cats, dogs, like, fishing. Like, I like a lot of shit, but, you know, that's weird. That's weird to some people.
To, like, experience. Yeah. To experience life.
Yeah, exactly.
No, 1,000%. Yeah. Motherfuckers be like, you want to go fishing? Like, you want to go camping? Like, yeah, I want to go camping. I want to go do shit.
You should just be at the club and just drinking and, like, doing everything else everybody doing. Oh, that's another thing, man. On the social media thing, like post, like, actually posting pictures, like, I don't do it often, but I do notice that, like, a lot of the dudes, they post the same type of thing, bro. Yeah, it's like the same shit, bro. I'm like, bro, like, how are you being authentic? Like, what's the fun in that? Like,
I don't think there is.
And then I was like, okay, this is what social media is. Yeah. It is what it is, bro. Like, just don't let it, you know, take away from your happiness or whatever. But, like, oh, man, people like that. Like, people like, there's a lot of sheep. I'm sorry. So, my name on Instagram is the Black Goat, right?
Yeah.
So
I know that.
So Kendrick Lamar's song with Absol, his lyric was like, "I was a black sheep, now I'm a goat. I used to be a sheep too. I used to be a black sheep. I used to follow the crowd." I'm like, you know what? When I made that new Instagram, I was doing the whole self-progression thing. I was like, I gotta be like a goat, not like the greatest of all time, but it's more like standing out, like being yourself, like being a leader of your own. You know,
everybody's the greatest of their own all time.
Yes, in their life. Yeah, it's not being better than another person. It's just being the best for yourself.
Right.
And I just don't be a sheep. Just don't be like the crowd. Just like everybody, just like distracted on one thing. Oh, they think this is cool. So like, if I try and do something different, then it's not cool. And like having the same ideas just because another person said, it's like, you know, they agree with the idea. It's just like being your own person, you know, living your own experiences. Everybody has their own experiences. Fucking accept that and be your own person, bro. Like everybody is different. I mean, we're all the same, as in same blood. Human. Yeah, we're all human, exactly. But experiences and everything, we're all different.
1,000%.
We all have. We can learn from somebody.
That's what this is for. So like, what I was thinking was like, look, you're gonna have life experiences that we've talked about right now. Someone else is gonna have the same fucking thing, maybe a little bit different, and they might look exactly the same. They might look completely different. And it's to show that exactly that. Like, we're all just human that have experience.
Yep.
Some are the same, some are different.
Yep.
That's just
what it is. Yeah. That's just. We should just stop trying to like be a crowd.
Separate us. We're trying to pick at what's different. And shit.
Yeah. But, and like they shame people for being different.
Yeah.
Like, you know, being a black dude in America, like, even though like my own people,
yeah,
they expect me to be a certain way.
Yeah.
Even though I lived probably like a tougher life than them. Like I actually grew up poor. Yeah. I would say. And they grew up with like both parents and that can pay for their fucking basketball academy and shit. But they act more of like what society wanted them to act. Mm-hmm. So they think that you're like, I'm like, bro, like you have to like kind of think like embrace. I don't know, man. Like, I just one of my pet peeves. Like I just feel like they don't accept like being authentic.
Yeah, sometimes I think, is that really you?
Yeah,
or are you just playing that show?
You're playing exactly, man. Like if you just sit down with like if somebody's in a group of people and like they're sheep or whatever, they're gonna act basic, surface level. Well, if you get them by themselves and you talk to them for like 30 minutes and you kind of see everything, you're like, okay, there's more to you.
You get it, yeah.
There's more to you, like bro, like
that's the hard part though, is that people are scared to be themselves. They're scared to be told that it's wrong.
Yes. You know what? I watched a couple of your podcasts.
Right. So probably the only person. No, probably the only other guest who's done that.
Well, I like to do research.
Thank you.
I watched the one Angel.
Angel, my homie.
Yeah, bro. I've known him since elementary school.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, I'm gonna get into that in a second. I watched one with Jacob.
Yeah,
I like Jacob's a lot, bro. I like Jacob's mentality and yours and Jacob's mentality. I feel like we agree on a lot of things. Yeah. But we all have like the same like type of like understanding of like fuck what everybody else is doing.
Yep.
Focus on what you can control. Very mature. Like Jacob's a really smart guy. I respect you guys a lot.
Oh yeah,
I respect everybody in our friend group.
It's reciprocated, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I think that's the only reason, because like don't get me wrong, like we all share interests, which is pretty much like we play games. Yeah. But like in terms of like politics or whatever, all this other little bullshit, like I don't think we all agree 100%. You know, it's just that we come together and we're like, we know that we're good people.
Yeah. At the end of the day, like we just talk it out. It's nothing personal, shit like that. I feel like a lot of people can learn from yours and Jacob's podcast. Even Angel's too. Angel is really smart.
Angel's is dope. Yes.
Yeah. I know it's a big difference.
He's come a long way.
He come a long way. Yeah, that's crazy because like he was shy back then when we were kids. He was really reserved. And like during the interview, he seemed really confident. I'm like, bro, that's.
I'm telling you, it's a shift, man.
Yeah.
And that's why I love I love my friends, because like I said, we just grow. Like we keep going.
Yeah, like I respect that shit a lot, man. Like I'm like, okay, I want to at least have like my episode. I want hopefully people can learn from it if they take it that way. Yeah. Because that's at the end of the day, man. I feel like everybody plays a game where they try to act like they don't. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's a game that a lot of people are playing. I'm gonna try my best to put in words.
Right.
But like, they try to be the baddest. Like, not give a fuck about nobody. Evil.
Yeah.
But bro, that shit. It's just like, there's more to it, man. There's like more to life than just like being selfish.
To me, 1,000%, bro. Because to me, what matters is giving. What matters is giving what you can, like loving. I don't know.
Giving back?
Yeah. I don't know. Doing what you can.
Yeah, doing what you can.
That's all I can think of.
Especially like just giving back to everybody who needs it, because you never know. This is one of my things too. This is why I always give respect, or I show respect to people who I don't know.
Yeah.
Unless they disrespect me, but like let's say you're just an asshole, and you do something like hella dickish to somebody you don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know what they're going through. That can be the tipping point. That motherfucker might want to shoot you, or he might just kill himself.
Yes.
I'm like, bro, I don't want to be that. Mainly, I want to build people up, build everybody up, especially in like relationships too. Like oh my god. So I work at a gym. Talk to a whole lot of different people. A lot of attractive females fall into the same hole, and that shit amazes me. They allow a motherfucker that's insecure, to basically change how they are too.
Work their insecurities out on them.
Yes, I'm like, bro, like they're like, oh, all dudes are the same. I'm like, the dudes you pick are the same.
Yeah.
But there's more to that. Like, you want a leader that's gonna build you up. Of course, you guys are gonna argue. That's whatever it is. What it is. It's not gonna be fucking roses and fucking sunshine all the time. But like, But being toxic, like me myself, I can never feel good. Just like being like, hey, you need to lose some weight, or like you need to gain some weight.
What the hell?
Yeah, like people are like, the dudes are like that. I'm like, bro, like I would never be friends with somebody like that. First of all,
that's fucked up.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, that's pussy shit. Like that's like you're a bitch.
No,
like you're trying to like you're trying to feel good by putting somebody else that's lesser power than you down.
It's not even feeling good. It's just making someone else feel less.
Yes.
So you're above.
Yes, exactly.
In your mind.
Like, bro, that's not tough. Like, that's not tough, bro. Like, so I feel like a lot of people go through that shit, and like I try to tell people like, hey, you gotta know your value. You gotta fucking like boss up, like as in like mentally, just like, hey, don't ever talk bad about me, dude. You don't know what the fuck I've been through.
Like,
You don't know what I've done. You don't know how I'm feeling. Like make them respect you.
Get to know you before you start talking shit.
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah. Like don't ever let nobody disrespect you, and like stay with them too. So I just, I've just been observing everybody these past couple of years, and including myself. When you're trying to learn from everybody, you also know, like, damn, like, it could be worse.
Yeah.
So it's just been a really interesting journey. I'm excited.
Hey, and I'm glad that I'm obviously not on the ride and die, but it's okay. This will live on. Yes. Okay. We are back with a new battery, so we should be good for at least another hour there.
Yep. So we'll start off with...
Oh, we have fan questions, by the way, that we might have gotten while we were on break. Go ahead. I haven't read anything. So.
All right. The first one is, why Vito love abortion?
Why those? That's the question.
That's one of the questions. Yeah.
That's one of the questions.
Yeah.
Why? This is your episode. This is what you want to do? I don't love abortions. I love women having access to healthcare that they need or that they want when they want it or need it.
I agree.
So
I agree.
I'm not saying I'm over here like, oh yeah, I'm handing out Valentines where I heart abortions. I'm saying like, goddamn, like I'm never gonna have one in my life, so I'm not gonna tell somebody else what the fuck to do. All right.
Okay.
God damn it.
The other ones, I'm not gonna ask the other ones.
These fans' questions are coming from horrible people, just so you know. They'll know who they are.
Okay. I've never questioned them. But it's also like
Let's go. Yeah.
Something that I'm gonna get into too.
Yeah.
Fuck, bro. This is the bad thing about getting old, bro. You just lose your train of thought. But it was about basically, how's about relationships, bro? Like,
because you started off, we were talking about dating.
Yeah, it was about that, bro. When I took a piss, I was like, oh, it's a good ass question.
Okay.
It's about relationships. I'll think of it though.
Well, if it helps, I'll take a poll.
Yeah.
Take a poll. But what was I gonna say? Was there any other questions they asked or no?
Yeah, it was.
Anything crazy?
Yeah.
Who was it, George?
Yeah. He asked all the questions. Bro.
Fuck George. If anybody ever needs to know anything on this fucking, podcast, YouTube, whatever, all you need to know is fuck George.
We all need a friend that's a troll.
And that's George.
It's funny, bro. Like,
George is stupid as shit.
George is funny, man. You should get him on the podcast and figure out what he does in his life. We don't fucking know. This motherfucker can be an assassin. All I know. assassin by day and then plays Pokemon at night.
He just trolls us.
Yeah, he's a troll, man.
I'm honestly scared to ask what he does.
No, it's about relationships though. Like, okay, so I'll just start off with this. It wasn't the question, but I'll just start off with it.
Yeah.
Like, I do feel like I do test girls.
Really?
To figure out like what they like, how they are, you know, like if they're like kind of like not toxic, but like if they're used to that toxic shit. There's some traits that they do that you can pick up on, and like okay, maybe like if I do get with this girl or like put more emotion to it, it's not gonna bring me down. Because
question though, hold on.
Yeah, question.
Do you get a little bit toxic to do these things?
No. Well, okay, so if I say it's like no, my okay. So basically, my intention is like, if it's like something we're dating, it's like okay, then this is what I'm looking for. But like, I may like ask you something, and like if you like bring up an ex, or if you just react a certain way, like I don't ask you something to get you to react a certain way. I just ask it just to ask it
to see the reaction.
Like yeah, but like
okay.
I do that with everybody though. Like,
no, yeah.
So like, but if you react a certain way, like oh, like that shit bores me, or like you can tell that they're surface level, basically.
Right.
And it's like okay, there's still a lot of work to do, and like maybe if I get with you, like you may be like a really attractive girl, and like you can definitely pull better than me.
Right.
But like, should I give my emotion to you because we're gonna play that game of like. That a lot of people are playing now with relationships as in like, oh, you're not giving me attention right now. I'm gonna get attention from somebody else. So I'm gonna do it sneaky because that's a thrill. I feel like a lot of people are chasing the thrill. But a lot of good girls, like if you think of our friends, bro, that has like Chosh and Mai.
Yep.
Sertaj and this girl.
Yep.
Like that's a good couple. Like that's what I want. I feel like they don't do none of that fucking childish shit. They build off each other.
Right.
They build off each other. That's what it is. I feel like nowadays it's like a thrill, like it's a game that's being played on both sides. Mainly girls. Go ahead.
Mainly. You say mainly girls because that's all you deal with, okay? First of all.
Yeah, that's all I deal with girls.
You think they don't fuck with, they don't say the same? Some other girls will be like, it's mainly guys that play this game. Because they only fuck with guys. You know?
For sure.
But this is what I mean. I guess what helps me in that aspect, like right now, is like because I don't mess with a lot of people. Like I don't talk to people like that. Like I'm more friends with. I'm friends with more women than I sleep with. That's for sure.
Same.
And I think what helps is because I give my emotion to all of them, my friends and the ones that I sleep with. What helps is being okay with your emotions. First of all. Knowing which ones to share, because obviously you're not going to share everything with them after like a month. It's a month ain't enough time to fucking just tell everything. But just being okay with the emotions you do have, so that the ones you do share, you're like, look, even if you do react negatively or however you react, I know that I'm solid in the way I feel. And so if it's something that you don't fuck with, hey, we can end it right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's what it is. So that's the way I feel, I guess. Because I'm like, you know what? I'm tired of trying to like put like I said, put up a show and trying to just
play that game.
Yeah, I'm not trying to play the game anymore.
We're too old for
I'm
that
done
shit.
with that.
We're too old for that shit. Like when I'm dating, when I date like a girl, like I'm not gonna lie to him, like oh, like I fuck with you, and then like I just want to smash. I'm not like that no more. When I was younger, different, but now it's just like, bro, I don't want to like manipulate people because a lot of people already get manipulated, and like I said, I want to build people up. So like when I say like I don't want to fuck with you, like I don't want to fuck with you. Like that's what it is. But at the end of the day, man, like I've been like single. Well, I've been single for like since like beginning of the year, but I still live with my ex.
Yeah. So
we still did like
hung out and shit.
Yeah, hung out and shit. Like she was cool at sometimes. We used to watch Dragon Ball Z a lot. I put her on to Dragon Ball Z. And, like, I appreciate those times, bro. Like it was cool, but then like how it ended was really like fucking toxic.
Yeah.
Getting kicked out, and then like I found out she like got a boyfriend right after. I'm like, bro, like.
Could you say
Laughing.
So she could have just said that.
Yeah, like, but that's the thing is,
sneakily,
she kind of like downgraded and shit. But
whatever they want to do, man.
Yeah, whatever they want. Like, I have no control of that, but it's just like, that kind of fucked me over. Where it's like, I'm not really looking for a relationship because, like, right now I'm probably like the happiest.
Yep.
I've been in a long time, and like this is the most alone I've been. I live by myself, just me and my puppy. And like, I'm never lonely. Like, I'm alone, but I'm never lonely.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like there's power in solitude.
There is.
And you can really like, you have control of what you want to do and your emotions. And it's like, do I really want to get back into that whole thing of being in a relationship? Because it's a full-time job, honestly. Like,
it kind of is, yeah.
Yeah, like,
definitely costs more than that.
It cost, bro. When I was with my girl, like, I probably wasn't the best boyfriend.
Yeah.
But I did make sure that she was good, as in like, if I'm gonna order food, I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna get food for you too.
Right. Oh, yeah,
like if you need to go to work, I got you. Like, you have to pay gas money. Sometimes I was being an asshole. I was like, hey, you pay me gas money, but I really didn't. I was just being an asshole.
Nah, I know.
I really didn't mean it. Like I got you.
Yeah,
I got you type shit. But it's like, do I really want to get into that with the wrong person? And like,
see, but that's the thing. That's kind of how I am too. I'm more of a like, if I'm gonna be with somebody, I'm gonna get you. Not like in a sense of like, I'm gonna pay for everything you ever need, and I'm gonna like, you don't gotta work a day in your life. I'm more of like, if I'm gonna go get something, I'll think about you when I get it.
Yeah, we eating too. Like the whole team eats.
Exactly. Basically. You're still gonna work, but
exactly.
But there's other people who believe that like the woman should never work and like that's cool for you. But guess what? My woman's gonna work. My lady's gonna work.
Yeah.
She's gonna work next to me if she needs to. I don't care.
Okay, I have a question. A scenario question.
Oh, okay. Scenarios.
Okay, let's say there's two girls, right? Two options. One of them has a full-time job. They're both loyal, first of all. One of them has a full-time job. And the other one is a housewife. They're both loyal. They're both the same attraction.
Right.
Personality's the same. Which one would you prefer? Let's say, okay, the housewife, she cooks your food for lunch, dinner. She does your laundry. The worker, she works.
Worker. I do my own laundry. Like, that shit to me, only because that shit to me is like shit I already do, shit I would already do. And like, why would I want someone else to do it? Like, if you're gonna do it, just do it because I threw my shit in too. Okay, and then I threw my laundry in too. Not because it's your job. Like, I'll throw your laundry in too if I'm at home and your shit's dirty. Like, I don't know. I'm sorry. Don't get me wrong. Like, if it comes to a time where I make so much, I won't. But where it comes to a time where I make so much money, where I was so rich that she didn't need to work, fine.
That's why
don't go to work.
That's what I forgot to say. Like, you make like enough to comfortably to provide.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter?
Nah. It would have to be who I love more.
Okay.
Because that's in the end, that's what I want. Because for me, the way I think about it is like, if it's somebody I fuck with, no matter what, someone I love with, love, not only physically, because don't get me wrong, I have to be attracted to them and I have to, want to have sex with them.
Yeah.
But like, obviously that's gonna fade, so I need to be able to connect with them mentally and emotionally, and that's what I want. Yeah. So if that's what means the most. If it ends up that, we both are poor, we can still build that up. Yeah. Poor is just a temporary thing.
Yeah.
Like, that you can, well, maybe not always temporary, but it's something that you can work on. Love is something that it just is. And like, I'd rather have that and work on shit that I can work on. Because love, you can't really work on. Love is kind of like, fuck, it just hits you.
That's why I respect, like, couples like, Sertaj and his girl, Brandon and his girl, Ryan and his girl, like,
man,
ride or die.
Hell, we gotta do this.
Yeah, like, that's like what, like, there's still hope, There's still hope.
I mean, they found them when they were in high school. So.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
All of them. Literally all of them. Literally all of them were high school sweethearts.
Fuck.
We missed the boat.
Fuck, we missed the boat.
Oh, well, that's what it is.
But I'm proud of them. I'm proud of all of them, man. Like, Ryan. Fuck yeah. Ryan's, like, really good friend, man. He's deep, too. I want him on the podcast.
I haven't talked to him in a minute, but I'd love to talk to him.
Bro, he is smart, man. He grown a lot. Like, he's a good guy, man. Growing school, like.
From fucking high school? Hell yeah. Ryan, honestly, he was He's one of the dudes I would say is like, I think everybody just kind of just like,
He's a natural leader.
yeah, but I think like in high school everybody was kind of like,
Oh yeah.
like wrote him off because he was silly because that's just who he was. Like
Yeah,
he's just he knows when to be serious, and life is not really serious.
Yeah.
Only at like small moments.
Yeah, we're all young too. So
Yeah, bro, we were fucking young.
Yeah.
Like,
we're all young.
yeah, dude.
He grown up alive.
Oh fuck
He's
yeah,
like,
I fucking love Ryan.
bro, like I'll do anything with that dude. Like I went to the gun range, bro. Like that shit was fun. Like
yeah.
he just like, hey, you down to the gun? You down to go to the gun range? Brought his gun, showed me how to use it. Like
Hell
he's
yeah.
like, it's like you need people in that life, and he knows how to like protect himself too. Like
Oh yeah.
that's another thing too. Like it's like he's humble about it too. Like
You wanna, you know, like libertarians. You ever hear of libertarians? People talk shit on them because there's some fake ones that are like
the libtards.
Yeah, the ones that are like, oh, we're all about freedoms.
Like Brandon? No, I'm kidding.
We're all about freedoms, but like they don't know how to fucking be free. Like that motherfucker really knows. Like, hey, look, I know how to take care of mine, and I know how to like make sure others are taken care of too. Like, I need to.
I agree. Like that's strong mentally and physically, of course.
Oh yeah, he's
fucking strong and physically. Hey, I was watching yours and Jacob's podcast, and you guys were talking about working out and stuff.
Yeah.
What was going on? Like I agree with Jacob.
Right.
The whole intensity thing. I feel like for you though, since you're like a cross country person, I feel like that's way harder than working out. Way harder. Let me tell you.
What, cross country?
That's way harder than working out. But it's just the intensity. So I worked out with Jacob once. He still, by this day, is the hardest person I worked out with. Like back then, I really didn't work out, but like the stuff we're doing, I was like, fuck, bro. Like you need that shit's tough.
I was gonna say it don't matter if you worked out your whole life, bro.
That shit is tough.
Everybody out here that works out with him, he works out like 3 hours.
Yeah, that's tough. I respect that a lot. That takes a lot of like mental, like it puts you in a dark. Like some days I will do that depending on how I feel like the whole day or the week. If I'm like really in a bad mood, I take myself to that dark place and really be comfortable with it and do that.
Yeah.
I think that was what Jacob does. There's a lot of power into that. But just starting off, you want to start off working out. So what I've been doing recently, I've been working out for like an hour, just an hour and 10 minutes maybe.
Yeah.
Only four exercises. So I'll hit like
shit. Okay, the whole time.
Yeah.
Right,
yeah. So basically, but it's super intense though. It's not like just going to go. It's like pushing yourself.
Mm-hmm.
But being consistent, that helped me be consistent. So I used to spend I used to work. I was working 8 hours, and then I'll go to the gym for like another 2.5 hours. I'm like, bro, that's most of my day.
Yeah.
So let me cut that down. Let me just cut down my workouts and cut down cut down my exercises. It'll be more intense, so it's still good for you.
Right.
So like 4 to 5 times a week.
Okay.
So basically,
that's a lot.
Yeah. So basically, I'll do like an upper body day, chest workout, shoulder workout, back workout, maybe like another chest workout, or like a tricep workout. But you're pushing yourself, and I can do that. Like I can sustain that. So like I feel like if you're like somebody newer that want to get into it, always start low.
Right.
Just build yourself up.
Okay. Jacob,
he built himself up. And it's a superpower that he has to be intense and like be consistent and intense because that shit is hard.
1,000%. I don't know how he does, because he'll even switch it off. He'll be like, shit, I had to take a month off because I got injured or something.
Oh yeah.
He'll switch it back on. We're like, all right, I'm back on. He just goes in. Like,
it's honestly, he's strong mentally because you have to get in that dark place.
Yeah. When
I was like boxing or whatever, the time I really got good, because that shit is fucking hard because you have to like, it's cardio wise too.
Yeah.
You have to really get comfortable being in that dark place. That's what I was talking about earlier. Like think about the pain and motivation and shit.
Yeah.
You use that. You get in that dark place and you're kind of like in that zone. And like you tell yourself like, hey,
turning it off.
Yeah. You're pushing your limits. That's why, bro. Like this is why I like Dragon Ball Z, bro. Like Like, bro, Dragon Ball Z is the reason why I fucking work out because, well, they
like
Vegeta, bro, Vegeta, like they use like their like they train all the time, bro, but like they use their pain to push their limits.
Right.
Every time they get their ass whooped and somebody dies in front of them, that's when they level up.
Yeah, you should watch One Piece.
It's long though. Like
it is.
Like I like anime, but like I'm so stuck on Dragon Ball Z and Yu Yu Hakusho because those two I feel like I learned like the main lessons from those two.
How long is Yu?
It's shorter than Dragon Ball Z. It's like it's 3 seasons.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe 4 seasons. The best season is season 2, the tournament arc.
I feel like that's always the best one in every anime.
Yeah, the fucking tournament arcs. Yeah, that shit. No, it's the best tournament arc of all anime. That's what people say.
Okay.
Because there's a story to it. There's characters that you invest in. Some die, and it's like okay.
Spoiler. No, I'm just kidding.
No, you don't know who died.
I know.
You'll never know. Like it's good. And like the fighting is good. The characters, not even the main characters, they all have a good personality.
Yeah.
Like, that's what like kind of attracts me. Like there's a lot of good anime, but like, first of all, I really don't like watching TV shows. Yeah. I like watching sports and playing video games and watching clips on YouTube and TikToks. Like TV shows, I really can't.
I feel like TV's dead.
Yeah, it's dead. Yeah, I think so. I think it's dead. It's dying for sure.
Yeah.
Especially with TikTok.
Yeah.
I get the same entertainment 30 minutes on TikTok than watching a 30-minute show.
Easily.
Or more entertainment.
Easily.
It's just like different. There's different categories.
Yeah.
And like, so I get bored quick. Like even Dragon Ball Z. Only time I was watching Dragon Ball Z was because I was with my ex-girlfriend and we were like, she was like, it's cool seeing somebody get into it.
Yeah.
It's
like
cool.
their first time.
Yeah, their first time.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, so it is like a special feeling. But now, like I got Netflix, Hulu, fucking all that shit. I don't even fucking use it, bro. I use it when fucking girls come over and watch shit, but like, I'm not a TV series guy. Like anime guy, like if people tell me like, hey, you should watch Attack on Titan or like something like that, like I know it's good.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. It is really good. I watched it all.
Yeah. But it's like wanting to watch it.
And that was short. That was shorter.
Short.
You should watch that one. If you look at, I'll die on the One Piece hill. I'll kill for One Piece. But if you're gonna watch anime,
Attack on Titan,
it's pretty good.
I heard nothing bad about it.
It's fucking good. It's because the animation's good, the story's fucking good. Basically, it's like if someone in the new anime, like someone got it right.
Hey, who was Jaren Yeager? What was his name?
Eren Yeager.
Yeah.
Eren Yeager.
Did you notice a similarity between me and him?
Oh my! You don't even know. You don't watch this guy's show. Oh,
hey, the hairstyle, bro. Like
barely, and that's not even till later. Relax.
I know, bro. I just gotta like pull this up. If I don't have a big ass forehead, I'll have the same hairstyle.
You could probably pull it off.
You
should do that for Halloween next year.
I mean, technically, like the back of it is the same. It's an up, down, up.
No, and you have the sides on it too.
Yeah,
he has the sides too.
It's just the front, but I put my own twist into it.
Yeah, exactly.
He was definitely the motivation of my hairstyle.
Oh,
definitely. I was watching TikTok.
Then you definitely gotta. Hey, you know what? You would fuck with it because you would fuck with it.
I'll fuck with
you
it.
would fuck with it heavy. You'd be like, oh.
There's a lot of fighting, right? I like fighting.
Yes, you would fuck with it. I'm telling you. You'd be like, oh shit. And it has to do kind of like with government shit. So,
okay. I like story and fighting and like.
Yeah.
I feel like
it's good, dude.
Yeah. For some reason, man, I've always been attracted to like fighting, like combat. Like even as a kid, when I was like 10 or like 5 years old, I watched Power Rangers.
Hey, okay,
Mighty Morphin, bro.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to the Green Ranger, bro. Like, it's crazy, but
shit.
But it's because they were fighting, bro. Like and then like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I watched more Power Rangers, but
yeah, the fighting, and then like Dragon Ball Z fighting, WWF. That shit. Hey, you can learn a lot from those motherfuckers, bro. Even though they're on steroids, all of them, but like that shit is like back then, bro. Like that shit is like top tier, like entertainment. Like, like just the stories and shit. Like the shit that they do is so crazy and outlandish.
I think I learned sex from that.
Yeah, no, honestly, bro. Bro. Oh my god. Like
from the edge one.
Yeah, bro. They had these magazines, and like
no,
somehow I subscribed to a magazine.
Somehow,
So I forgot about it. I was a kid though.
Yeah.
I subscribed to the
Good
magazine,
excuse, right?
and they were going to my house. And my mom was like, "What the hell is this?" I'm like, "Oh, that's just a cover, but like, it's just WWE, like WWF, like, you know, it's just something I subscribe to." And I was like, "Bro, like, that shit had me down bad. Like, those females in that show, that I was fine as fuck. Like,
oh no, yeah, best believe I had the games and I was playing. Playing the broad panties
match. Yeah, the fucking loading screens, bro.
Yeah.
Every time I would play in the living room, bro, I would hope, like, especially my mom was home, I would hope the loading screen was never a girl. But when I was alone, bro, I was like, where's this fucking Trish Stratus loading screen at the big ass city? That WWE or WWF back then, the people that didn't experience that, that's another thing. Universally, people can connect on was that wrestling shit. Like nowadays, I can't watch it. So I feel like the UFC replaced that, but like
kind of
back then, bro, The Rock, Stone Cold, Shawn Michaels, their charisma, bro. Like
the only reason I know how to do this, I would stare at The Rock. And it was the other way.
Yeah,
the other eyebrow.
Side. Yeah, the left side.
But the only reason I know this side is because I would be staring at the TV, so I'd copy him.
Yeah.
So I only know how to do the left side. I can't do the right side at all, dude.
I can barely do that. But the Hardy Boys. The Hardy Boy. Every time I see a ladder,
Hardy Boy.
Every time I see a ladder, man, I think about jumping off that motherfucker. One time, there's a ladder at my job, bro, and I was climbing it to turn on the little radio thing. And I was like, man, like, I should just go to the top, do my little pose, and just fucking do a flip on it.
I even got the hair now. I should die. I should be a Hardy Boy.
The rainbow shit. Like,
I would be a Hardy Boy.
Matt Hardy at least.
Bro.
I'll be clean, bro. Like, bro, Jeff Hardy was so big in black culture, bro. You don't know. Like,
I don't.
Bro, everybody.
I wasn't into it back then, sorry.
Everybody in the black culture, bro, like, they watched wrestling. Jeff Hardy was their favorite person.
Really?
Yeah, or The Rock.
Not Booker?
Or Stone Cold. No, not Booker.
Everybody hated Booker.
He was just like a dude with dreads.
General.
Like, yeah. But Jeff Hardy, that motherfucker was so creative, bro. Like, he had his own style. He didn't give a fuck.
True.
He jumped off of crazy ass shit. Like, he was that dude. And The Rock, too, because he was like The Rock. That motherfucker just talking shit.
The Rock.
Confidence, charisma.
Can you spread it?
Yep. And then who else did we like? Matt Hardy was whatever. Who else did we like? I mean, Randy Orton.
Really?
Yeah.
Fucking spearing ass motherfucker.
Yep. It was a good time, man. I appreciate those moments. I went to a show too.
Really? Oh, dude, I wish I would have when I was younger. I don't think I ever did.
It was kind of like I was kind of older. I was like in 8th grade.
That's perfect.
It was still good because I saw I think John Cena was there. But just being in that arena, like hearing the fucking the entrance and like the fireworks.
Yeah.
It was loud, bro. That shit scared me. It was cool though. And then so I work at Planet Fitness. And then sometimes they'll come to Fresno, right?
Oh yeah.
So one of the most popular wrestlers at the time, AJ Styles, he actually came to Planet Fitness.
Work out?
Yeah, I didn't see him, but I looked on the check-in thing.
No.
I looked at the picture. I was like, wait, ain't that? I looked it up. I was like, is WWE in town? And they were in town. And then later that day, another dude that worked for WWE, he came in, and we're talking. And he was like, yeah, I'm just in town. I work for, he was like an old wrestler. He's like, yeah, I work for WWE. I was like, oh, you guys are in town, huh? He's like, hey, yeah, you should check it out. I'll give you a free ticket.
Fuck yeah! I would have took him.
He gave me him, but I didn't go. I was tripping. Like,
I would have went.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck it, I'm gone.
Yeah, I looked him up too. He was actually on TV wrestling. Not that day, but in the past.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, this is crazy. Like wrestlers actually like, I don't know, bro. It's just crazy. I should have went though, but I was like, I don't know. I probably fumbled that one, but it was cool though. It was cool. It was like a cool experience. Like,
yeah.
Actually meet somebody on TV and like probably hella rich.
Semi-rich.
Semi-rich.
It's definitely taken care of.
Yeah, definitely.
Manages his money.
Living this life, man.
I think that's what kind of want to do on the road too. I want to do little shit on the road. I'm gonna like, if you need help with your money, let me know what you got. You know, I'm good with budgeting. I got ordained. I can marry people in California.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
So I might do that. If you need someone to get married, I'll marry you.
Hey.
Just $100 gas money, pretty much.
Okay. I have an option.
That's all it is. I'm gonna. So the thing is, I don't want to like be rich. Like obviously, before how I wanted to change the world was I was like, I'm gonna get really rich. And I'm gonna throw money at the problem. But all it is you're just gonna have people who are gonna charge more to solve things. So then you're gonna spend all your money and go broke.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm gonna make enough to do what I can, and then like to live, and then do what I can to just connect people. I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess it means more to money than
that's what it should be.
because yeah.
That's what it should be. Honestly, if money drives you, then
Then it shouldn't.
Yeah, it shouldn't drive you. Like money should be a goal to be financially stable.
Yes.
Like the stress of having no money is terrible.
Oh yes.
Yeah, but like just I feel like the people that really like put all their energy into just being the richest they can without having no other morals.
Yeah.
They're people you don't want to be around.
Hell no.
They're
Fuck
people you
no.
don't want to be around. Yeah.
I'm just trying to get the bag. Well,
What
the bag is gonna when you die, the bag is gonna go to the next person.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
and it's like, what are you gonna do to get that bag? Are you gonna fucking
that?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? People doing shady shit for that shit.
Yes, people do. I saw a TikTok of like this black dude at a gas station. He said some old dude approached him. He was like, "Hey, are you interested?" He was in LA, by the way. He was like, "Hey, are you interested in making a lot of money?" He was like, "Oh, what? I got a job for you." So all you gotta do is kidnap women and kids. And the dude looked at him like, "What the fuck? No." And he was like, "Hey, I'm gonna ask you again in 2 weeks. Just to think about it."
What the fuck?
And somehow that dude like contacted him in 2 weeks. So I'm like, bro, like that's scary as fuck. First of all, because I also know for a fact that like other people probably said yes to that dude's offer.
Somebody.
Yeah, and that's how people are like getting like kidnapped and shit. Like it's money motive. Like it's why they kidnap people.
Yeah,
it's money motive. Like it's like it's soulless. It's moralless. It's just like it's evilness and like
What they get junkies who are fucking fiends.
Yes.
Who need the money.
Uh-huh.
And they're like, all right, well, I'll pay you like $1,000 if you steal this little kid or some shit or whatever.
Sometimes too, they have like good-looking people do it because girls are attracted to good-looking people. If it's a creep, they're not gonna give him no attention. But if it's a good-looking guy, they'll give him attention like at a club or something.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's how it starts sometimes.
Did you hear about that China shit?
Nah.
I think it was China. Black China.
Black China?
Yeah.
The girl?
Yeah.
What happened?
Like I guess like some girls that hit her up on Instagram or some shit like sketchy shit basically. Like basically like she's doing that. She's like picking girls up. Like, oh, come over or some shit.
Evilness, bro.
I don't know.
Evilness. LA
Probably for the bag, but it's like man,
Hollywood is evil, bro.
I think there is. I don't think Hollywood itself is evil. I think the people that have a lot of power in Hollywood.
Yeah.
There's a lot of wicked people that have a lot of power.
Yeah. Yeah.
That live there.
Lives in Hollywood. Yeah.
But I mean, think about any big city. Basically anywhere that costs a lot to be.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's like a little castle. Like it's like a little barrier.
San Francisco.
Frisco, LA, New York. Shit. Even if you think like Florida, Miami, big cities, Texas, you can take like Austin. Anything that's big city. People are gonna be fucking fucked up there for some reason.
Which is sad. But at the end of the day, my message I want to get across to this shit is love yourself, love the people, don't backstab people, don't burn bridges.
Mm-hmm.
Don't take social media too serious because I feel like you guys are prioritizing faker people on the internet that you don't know compared to people that you do know in real life, and you're giving the fake people more attention. Um, like even with me, like some people, I know a lot of people I don't know on social media.
Yeah.
I post things, they probably think I'm a certain way.
Yeah.
But then once they actually meet me, it's like, okay, it's different. Like, you know, it's like no facade. I'm like, don't fucking like, don't judge people off of social media, good or bad. I would say like, just take it as a game. In real life, you gotta focus on real life, the real life connections, to the ones that matter. Focus on yourself. Be the best person you can be. Um, be nice to everybody, unless you're a dick. Unless you're protecting yourself, then whip their ass. But always show respect. But yeah, that's about it for me. Like, I'm glad to be here.
Fuck yeah.
I'm glad I brought the wine.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah,
it was good too.
It was good. That Chardonnay.
Argentina.
Guess how much it was? 50.
$50.
Nah, okay. It was $6.99.
Hell yeah.
$6.99.
I thought it
Bro,
was gonna be like $10-12.
grocery outlet, bro. Like fuck.
But that's just because they probably, bro, half of those they probably have like a little, like a misprint on the label or some shit.
Probably.
Like most of them, at least the ones when I go buy over there, just something's wrong with the label or some shit. Like look at that.
That's a good one though. Argentina. Shout out Argentina. Shout out all the females that I know from Argentina.
And the ones we want to know.
Yeah, I know. Hit me up.
He's not. You need a green card. If you want to come to America,
yeah, I need me a foreign. Get you right.
little Argentina. You just gotta like anime. You gotta like working out. At least staying fit. Don't be,
Just love yourself.
Love yourself.
Love yourself.
And love yourself as being healthy.
And remember, if you go black.
Oh my God. That's how you want to end it?
You will not. You will not go back.
Oh God.
God bless.
All right. Well, see you on the next one.